Crash.
Yes! Kids in the hall.
Yeah, it is. That's nice.
Hello. Welcome. We are live on a lovely Monday night.
Monday.
Be there.
Yes. It's not Tuesday. It's Monday.
Tuesday.
This is the second week for us after switching over to Monday nights. So as we transition, we appreciate all of you that are joining us and switching over with us. As you see, we have pretty much the same map. I added some more fun stuff. You can see we have the action figures out. So we are playing the End Action Figure RPG here live on the Pro Play Official. We have Nick here, and we also have Kim here, and we have Tony, myself. I'll be ZMing. There's not much ZMing going on. We're doing the Gulag, which is this little arena here. We're gonna let the people play test their characters. We're going to also play test the zombies a little bit, and maybe
mechanics.
we'll get to see some of those beautiful faces we haven't seen in a
The
while.
elders.
One of the elders, maybe all the elders, would come down for a bit, and
Stop staring at it.
Here it comes.
I wasn't expecting to see that elder. Oh my! Transition. Switch it. Switch it. It's upside down. All right. Well, peeking through
Kim, you
the.
still got it.
You guys can't
Snort
see
away
it.
over that.
There he is.
Oh my god.
Lucas came down with the camera. Classic.
I'm glad that wasn't live because.
Well, it's not getting any of it. No one switched over.
No. Like before. Ooh, yeah. Let's give everyone motion sickness.
Now it's on there. Now it's on there, bud. Okay.
Here, we'll do that like golf flyover. Drone.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We're
welcome
fighting.
to this season of The Elder's Gulag. In the arena tonight, we will have Nick.
Yo, what up?
And including, we've all been waiting for the return of Kimmy Bone.
I thought you were gonna say bakes.
Kimmy Bakes.
Damn.
Kimmy the Stool Crusher.
And who do we have?
Kimmy in the arena presently, we have...
Oh, Andrew, what are you doing, dude?
Dude, oh my
Let's have
gosh.
so much fun there.
Yeah, seriously. I did bring the microphone if we wanted to
Who
actually
are
get
these
into it now.
suitors?
Ooh, look at that.
Those guys are just
axe.
watching.
That is epic.
You just got some people watching, then we also have the sniper up there.
What's a sniper for?
Just in case somebody gets a little hectic with the... Sorry, Brandon.
Okay.
If one of the zombies tries to leap out and get one of the pedestrians, they're there to take him out immediately. Oh, nice. Zoom in. Holy smokes.
Enhance.
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 Holy smokes.
Dehance.
Nice.
Unhance.
So yeah, it's going to be a little slower. Hopefully you guys as the viewers can pick up on a little bit of the game and the structure and the rules of the game as we play it a little slower and just do some straight combat. One player versus one zombie, potentially two players versus a couple zombies. And even, if you guys feel froggy, we could do some player versus player action. Kim would just get off her phone over here.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Jesus, you're worse than a 14-year-old teenage girl.
I'm as tall as a 14 teenage girl.
Some would say.
Well, not your daughter because your daughter's like already up to here. And
She's
I'm
7'3".
Yeah, she's up here.
She can play basketball?
She
Yeah.
does.
I like that camera angle. I don't like this forward one. This light here, I hate it. All of this, I dislike so much. I like this one over here. Switch it. Camera 2.
Give it dope.
It's a much better
It's
angle.
kind of echoey.
But who? Nick's adjusting his character a little bit. Kim.
Do I get to keep my points that I had last time?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that
never-
you earned.
Yeah, I never spent them.
Sure, go for it. Spend them quick. Refresh all your willpower, your energy, and then I'm gonna throw you against the tank.
Was adrenaline the same points as Tough as Nails? I gotta look it up.
Adrenaline is 3, I believe.
Tough as Nails is 2 or 3? I think Tough as Nails is the better call. Especially if I go up against, like, oh, I don't know, that gigantic thing.
A tank, yep. We're going against the tank first shot. I do have some spectators here. We also have some zombies in the cage.
Adrenaline's 3. Rage. Tough as nails. Oh, tough as nails 4?
Oh, why did I close out of that? Dingleberry.
Oh, you switched to this camera angle? Oh, man. I wouldn't have done that, yeah. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Kim, you're going to go first in the gulag?
Oh.
Is that what you said? First in the gulag?
If I can die first and then, like...
Not do anything the rest of the night?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Are you just fucking showing up for the food nowadays, bro?
Bro.
You're not supposed to call me out on my shit.
Yeah, well, Nick does it in our morning meetings, and we call him out every time, too.
What do I do? Oh, for the food? Yeah. Oh, hey, Lynn, happy
up.
birthday.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
donuts. Oh, wow, happy birthday.
Oh, wow.
Oh, somebody's birthday? Oh, look at donut.
Cool. All right.
Oh, no food? No, I'm good, guys. I won't join you today.
Oh, see you in the cafeteria.
Lucas, where's my chat at? I know they're out there. Hey, guys. I just wanted to get up here real close to you tonight and just let you know how much I appreciate you.
Are you going to whisper in their ear?
So hard.
If you're out there, I'll come over here and talk a little quieter.
Oh,
Shut it down.
That got real bright.
Lucas is like, we got to turn this
We
off.
gotta turn
Yeah,
this
why-
off.
He's going to ruin our
Be like,
5
hey,
followers.
little mama, let me whisper in your ear.
It's free real estate.
Oh my God, look at me. I look like a zombie.
Oh, shit. She's on fire.
You got him.
Oh, look at the chat is blowing up. So yeah, back to where I was, guys. Glad you're out there. Dude, I'm not even fucking making jokes, Kim. Stop. You're hurting my feelings. My face is probably getting flush.
When you
Don't
laugh
like
at
it.
everything, it makes him feel like you're laughing at him.
Yeah.
Not with him.
I'm not even trying to.
I'm trying to be funny.
I'm sorry.
I can't.
I'm an awful human.
I'm out of here, guys.
Peace. All right, Kim's up.
Oh, no.
Kim's up. Bump,
Well,
bada,
if I die immediately...
Then Nick hops in.
Yeah.
And then you
yeah.
get to play again after that.
And then I'll look at my...
It's
my-
like
Then
Val.
spending the XP then? Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds fair.
Val.
Which character were you? Were you Mr. Bluey?
That was me.
I'm Terry.
Oh yeah, you're Terry the Wall with just fist. You're going against the tank with just fist.
Just all fisting.
Yikes. Alright.
Like I said,
We
if
invited
I
a
was,
step
if I
stool.
died.
Dang it, I didn't think about that. Now this restricts Kim's ability to
What?
reach.
Well,
Oh,
give
shit.
me a stool so I can break it. You know. I guess I'll just go stand over there.
Okay. That seems
Is
foul.
there a stool? There was.
That seems
Not the
foul.
one that we broke.
Yeah. Not the one anymore. But
I'd
you
have to wear like platform boots or some
you'll
shit.
be going against. So last week, Terry the Wall, played by Kim, went through the gulag all the way up to the tank. She did make it past the 2 dogs. We just figured she was going to die with the health and willpower and energy that she currently had at that state. So Nick hopped in and did the gulag, and he made it to the dogs as well, but died to them. So we're going to start him off at the tank as well, which is like a tier 6 or tier 5, I believe. And we're going to start Kim with her full energy, full willpower, and full health.
Thank you for trying though, Nick.
I tried.
I feel like I'd be a little too tall, and then I just don't want my entire weight
So you'd be
on top
on the
of
chair, then you'd be kneeling, and it'd be like really, like you just never get the right height.
it. Right, because I'd be up here at the ceiling.
You would be up there, I think, with that chair.
Yeah.
You could stand on this dice made out of cardboard.
Yeah, and then I can crush that too.
But make sure you get a good shot, because that could be pretty cool, because it has the logo and everything like that.
You want it to get crushed?
if we did.
That's what we do here, you guys. We crush dice.
Yes.
Yeah,
Crush dice. All right. Okay, Kim, how would you like to start this? He can start in there with you at either end, or he can come running in. How would you prefer? You don't care? Okay.
Just do whatever the hell you
Top of
wanna
the
do.
order. Your action. Boom. Tank's right in front of you. You have full energy, full health. Let's see if you can take this thing one-on-one. It's kind of unique because you are a brawler, so you are going to be just straight
Just
Brawl.
punching.
fighting,
Just going toe to
I-
toe.
scrapping.
I may
It's like
die
Captain America versus Thanos.
super quickly because
The only thing he has on you really is more health than you.
right,
I think.
but it'll make me tired before I even like do enough damage to kill him. That's my
Ooh.
guess.
Okay. That might happen. That may happen. All right. What would you like to do? Starting off.
Yo, move.
I'm gonna move up half my length. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Yep. This is
Do
hard.
you just want to do this there, bud?
And our bud. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to get a step stool, but your character will.
I got a couple of these if you want me to stack them up for you.
It's an.
And then I'll hold an action for
Good.
him to get up to me, so then I can.
So you spend the energy to hold the action, and then he is going to take his run towards you. He has a run of 16 inches, so he just real quick and right there. He's gonna get within 2 inches.
Actions.
You're gonna throw uppercut of some sort.
Shuck and jive.
You got a 5. I got a 5.
Ooh.
My brawl's a 5.
Oh no!
I
So
got
we
a 10.
just.
I got a 10. You got a 10.
You guys
You
just
get to
do
spend
that.
willpower. I can't.
I'm gonna spend.
Did you guys like Doomsday Superman each other?
Basically.
That's awesome.
Yep. Are you gonna spend willpower?
Yes.
So it is like we battle for a second, and then she
Ooh,
overpowers it.
I could use my willpower for Rage of the Berserker. Right? Isn't that what I just explained?
Yeah.
Yes.
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 That's good
So
thinking.
then I get a. So.
I think you had to do that on your turn, but we can say you did. That's fair.
Oh, so I can't hold an action and use Rage of the Berserker? I don't have it written down. I'd have to write it down.
So,
What's the mechanics of
Here,
Rage of the
I got
Berserker?
it.
You got Nick has it.
Rage of the Berserker. Spend a willpower to increase the damage from brawl attacks by 3. Attacks against the player have a +1 to hit. Condition ends when you go for a turn without attacking.
So if you spent that willpower, yes, but I'm getting a +1 to hit you. So I would actually be up 1 on that willpower expenditure. It would let you do more damage if you did succeed, but in this instance, it's not going to help you.
Oh, it's not going to help me?
It's going to put you at a disadvantage because
Okay.
I get a +1 when you berserk, when you rage. Because you're just like wildly doing it. There's not like, you're not strategic. You're not like,
Strategery.
you're just, so which makes it easier to hit you.
Lovely.
Like Hulk.
So
versus-
first, your
But
held action.
I'm still
We are
going to
sitting at-
spend the willpower to
To
plus 1,
Okay, so that'll be 1 success
plus the 2.
plus the 2, so 3 damage to the tank.
Mm-hmm.
Choo-choo, chips away. They have a 16 health total.
I'd
So
have to
13
spend.
left.
Yep.
Okay,
I knew what I was getting into.
so his
The
action,
move or the bird?
The move.
his action now is to punch you.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, I got a 6. Yes.
And I got a
11 coming at you.
a 9. Well, I'm gonna. What'd you get? A 6?
11 total.
Oh.
Chad.
You got a 9
I'd
total.
have to get. I'd have to spend 2 willpower
Yep,
to just equal.
yep.
Okay.
Is that what you do?
Yes.
2 willpower spent.
But now you get to hit me again.
No, because his first action was to walk up to you. second action was to punch him.
Oh.
So actually, it broke down like this. His
Pretty
first
bad.
action was walk up to you, interrupted by your held action. You tried to hit, or you did hit, and then back to his second action. He swung at you and missed. Now it goes top of the order, back to you.
Okay, now I hit.
Spend your energy for these swings, just to make sure you don't get. If you do get tired, it is calculated.
I'm gonna spend both of, or put both of them now.
Yep. Swing.
Interference.
They collided. Did you see
Interference.
that?
I say mulligan reroll.
Wait, can we reroll?
I think you
No.
I think that you should have an impartial judge, because
And you're impartial.
yeah, 100%, dude. I'm so impartial. I'm the most impartial mother.
What do we need a ruling for?
Oh, get
Oh,
Their
it.
dice is
there!
hit. Their dices they threw and they bonked.
We both rolled in the
Bonked.
arena and they hit.
That's
in the
fine.
You're no help.
Oh,
I'm no help because you're
unbiased.
biased.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna insinuate. Is
I just think that when you have the dice collide, that should be considered like a mulligan.
so.
No,
I
there's no
think
point.
if one was already settled
Here's
and a
the deal.
collision occurred, yes.
Yeah, did they?
But
they
no,
collided in midair,
They
right?
collided as
Yeah.
they both were rolling.
Well,
Randomization didn't get interrupted.
I mean, they're
I'm
both
gonna
three
spend
now,
a
though. It's boring.
willpower.
They're both three. It's boring. I'm trying to make this more
I'm
entertaining.
gonna spend a willpower.
Make it a success.
Don't look at me like that.
Success.
You just got the evil eye. I'm closing this up. Go away.
And
Another 3 damage.
yes.
I'm kidding.
Boom. So it's down to 10 health. So you've done 6 damage total.
This is gonna
That was
be
your
so
first.
fucking
Are you gonna play?
tiring.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
I
That
got
was a good
a
crisp high five.
8
It was.
total.
Sharp.
I
Yeah.
got a
Hope it's
11 total.
So that is 3 successes plus the 2 damage, right?
Yeah, so 5.
5.
I'm at halfway.
Who got
Boom.
6?
She did. So
Ooh, nice.
another
This guy.
5 damage to it. So that puts it at 11 damage on it so far. And now he gets his return. So hopefully you get shitty rolls and I get good ones. No!
Yes!
Oh!
Whoa!
The
Brutal.
exact opposite of what I wanted, people. I rolled a 1, she rolled a 6.
Those dice are loaded.
Yes, it
This is
is.
bullshit. I'm going to spend a willpower.
Loaded dice.
Alright, second attack.
I'll be equal.
Threes. So it's fair play there. No success for me. Back to Kim.
I'm going to hit again.
Hit. Just spend the 1 because you probably won't have to spend the next. But
Okay.
this hasn't been too. Gotcha.
6.
6.
Um,
So I got 11.
I'm going to spend a willpower to reroll.
Wow, that's a dangerous play.
I don't care.
What do you think about that,
I'm
Cotton?
Willpower used to reroll attacks. It all depends. If it's close to dying, then sure, it might not be bad.
What do you
But-
think when she does that and re-rolls and it's the exact same number?
It feels bad.
That's an understatement, Cotton.
Yeah. I think willpower is most powerful when you're using it on defense or if you're out of energy and need it for energy.
You heard it here first, kids. Willpower is. sorry to cut you off
Can
there.
we shut up?
Oh, sorry. Whose turn is it?
Well, I guess I just don't win.
Oh, so you whiffed.
Whiffed, and then I will, attack again.
Okay.
Stop being
It's a 5.
I got a 2.
Ooh.
I got a 10.
I got a 7. So that's another 3 successes, 5 damage. That does it. Boom. Drops a tank. What was that, round 3?
No, I wasn't in here for a while.
I think it was. We went round 3. And you did 2 damage, or 3 damage, 3 damage, 5 damage, 5 damage.
I can't count.
And you took no damage.
No.
Wow.
Then you spent how much willpower?
Almost all of it.
Almost all of it.
Oh, that's
So you're
why,
continuing with what you have left over when you go into the
Okay. I was
next
gonna
match.
say, how do you take
is that
no
the-
damage? Oh, well,
We did last time. I'm not gonna. Once you're at like the tank, like she has no. It's
Mhm.
it's almost stacked against you if you're not at your best going into it.
That's fair.
So, congratulations, Kim.
The other thing I wanted to ask is if I buy a consumable, do I get to use that consumable in every fight, or just the one that I use it in?
Every fight if you want.
Interesting.
Unless you want to go like, hey, I want to see how far I can make it in the Gulag. And like, if that's what you want to do, then we'll play it that way.
No, I kind of wanted to see how high I could max out a character against the strongest thing you could put against me.
There you go. Yeah.
But-
Where like the tank. So we'll move on from Kim's little Gulag action. Good work. Good work.
Also, there's a
Terry the tank.
add-on that I kind
or
of
Terry
wanted to
the
try,
wall.
but I think it's a little unfair in this setting.
We'll have you step back and watch.
We created an add-on to get rid of a few items called Electrified, and what it does is when you hit somebody with it, it stuns them, and when you get stunned, you lose your next turn, but you can't have it stack. The thing about it is that it has a number of charges, and once you run out, you run out. So it's kind of...
So it's an offensive ability?
Yes. It's it replaces the cattle prod or the stun gun.
Which were hard to get.
Yes, they would be hard to get.
Yeah, okay. That makes
I
sense.
just wanted to test it, but I think it would be more worthwhile to test that in a situation like I presented earlier before we started, where we do like a defend the base sort of thing, and you have waves coming at us.
What if we do...
In a 1v1 fight, it's just busted.
well, what if we do a tank situation like you were talking about earlier?
Like a double tank.
Like 3 of us against a big, gigantic tank.
Oh, we can.
Oh, I wanted to 1v1 fight like a super tank.
Yeah. Nick's up next, right?
Yeah.
You're going against the tank straight up, just like Kim did.
Oh, am I up right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're,
You're up.
you're up. Yep.
Well, I didn't know. I have a bat and a spear. And I don't think I want the spear. Because it didn't do me much good. I think I just want, like, essentially 2 bats. One as a backup.
See, like I have that, but I don't think it's that useful.
Yeah, I'm just going to do 2 bats.
You don't want the spear, you said? Or you...
No, I don't think I want the spear. It didn't seem to do me much good in the last one. I think I want just basically 2 baseball bats.
All right.
So I'm going to have
It's
this
out
one, and then when this one breaks or gets lost,
It's right here in the
I
corner.
basically just keep it. Well, that's the spear. I was thinking about just going to 2 baseball bats.
Oh.
So like when this baseball bat breaks or goes out, I just have to spend an
Exploit.
to get it back.
Okay.
That's the idea.
Right there.
Dur.
Boom.
All right.
All right, Nick. You are back in the gauntlet.
Your loaded die.
Yeah.
He has his loaded die. He's going up against the tank as well, just as Kim did previously. She made pretty quick work of it, almost spent all of her willpower, but took no damage.
Yeah.
But she was going fisticuffs with it. So Nick here has a melee weapon being his baseball bat.
Yeah.
He can and should utilize range. That is his best advantage when using the melee weapons. He gets to add his melee to his dice roll. As a zombie, if I'm outside of close combat, which is 2 inches, I do not get to add anything to my dice roll. So he could make quick work of this here tank.
I don't know. We'll see.
We shall.
You're assuming that I'm really good at this and I know what I'm doing.
Well, you do have an elder here who's fond of you for some reason.
Oh, I'm just counting the points on the sheet.
Yeah, how you doing, buddy?
How you doing, bird?
I think I got my count right, didn't
I have no idea. I'm just counting. I did a
I? Can I
base start.
get a check? Can I get a check?
That's what
I'm
doing
not
right
gonna
now.
lie, I could honestly up my athletics, do a few in melee, and then get like some small weapons so I can throw them first before
Yeah, you do have more.
Getting the
Because you have a helmet too,
Actually,
right?
I could probably keep my
You're
athletics
Yeah.
using that?
Yeah.
there and then just dump
Yes.
some
Do I have
into
too many
melee
points?
No,
and
you're
then
fine.
like
Oh, okay.
buy some.
You played your
The
character
only
for a
thing
while.
is
I built
I have to
a
get like another
a basic
perk of,
character,
like,
a basic
what is
starting
it?
character at our starting XP, which is 28.
What did,
strong back.
no, what's his nuts out? Dylan.
He had the knife one.
Yeah, he had
Stab-
a Stab Master.
Stab master. Gorilla
But at
warfare.
least, like, if I have some type of like long range weapon, I can at least do some damage first before I get up close.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't feel like the spear did me much good because they closed the gap way too fast every time when I was playing last week.
Find your email.
True. All right, Nick, we will go starting with you.
What's the range on this bad boy?
It should be 2
Ignore
inches plus
two.
the
This
base
right here.
combat
I
of
just
2.
wrote it
And
down,
he's not very
but
smart, right?
haven't actually spent it. That's
The
not a
zombie
2.
himself?
Nothing.
0.
Yeah,
No.
just- I think it's 0 right now.
So that'll be 3
This is 3. This is for me.
to walk.
No, I have a 4.
Oh yeah, Kim has way more.
So
Way more than 20.
Yeah, Kim's a pretty highly staffed character. She's above 35, I think.
Oh, dang. Yeah, I guess she is one that Andrew created.
he can only move 2 inches.
I put myself at 28.
No, he
Tony.
can move way more than 2 inches.
Oh.
The tank's max speed is 16 inches in 1 turn.
So really, I can't run anywhere to try to get tactical about this. So I'm just gonna basically hold an action.
Okay. So spend the energy.
Think. Hold on.
Yeah.
That's 6. Did I not spend that 1 XP?
I mean, if I move up from here to here, am I within his brawl? I want to basically move up to where I can hit him, but he's not gonna hit me.
Right there.
All right. And then I'm just gonna hit him this turn because.
Why wait?
Oh, wait.
Yep. Mm-hmm. As long as you're like at 3 inches. Yep.
Because
Can we move this?
Yeah, of course. Absolutely. Okay, we're going.
2.
You got a 2. I got a 4. But I do not get to add anything to that, so
Okay, so I got a 6.
6 total.
Yeah.
2 successes.
Oh, okay, cool. 2 successes. It is double handing 1 baseball bat, so it's 3 damage plus.
The 2 successes, so 5
5.
damage total.
Yes.
Flat! Leaving it with 11.
All right.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad.
All right.
I just have to be able to survive, which I have my tough as nails, so I should be able to survive.
Yeah, and he has to take his 1 action to
Get up.
1 step forward, and then his 2nd action is going
Burning up
to
those actions.
be to retaliate. So if you don't have any perk
I
that
have a helmet.
you don't have any parry or
I'm
anything
tough
like
as
that.
nails, so I can block or I can have his damage when he hits me.
Oh yes. Okay, so you will be using your brawl and defense here.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
7. Or,
Oh, 11.
Okay.
I got a 6.
Oh, that's bad for the front view.
So. Oh, I need 2 tokens for my helmet. So how much damage did come on my?
What color you
Color?
want?
So I had an 11. You had a
7.
7. So that
there a
is 4.
multiplier?
Yeah, that is 4 successes. You are currently looking at 6 damage coming at you.
Okay.
If you do not adjust this.
6 damage.
Yes, he does have an additive to his successes.
I'm gonna have the damage to 3,
Perfect.
and
And you're doing that with your perk Tough as Nails.
Yes.
You have to spend a willpower to do that,
yeah,
or
just it.
nice. I guess I'm only speaking it.
I hear you, man.
Okay.
We got this.
Yep. Perfect.
And then I'm gonna burn that helmet for 2, and I'll take 1 damage.
Perfect. So yeah, Tough as Nails, spent the willpower, have the 6 damage that was coming at him. His character currently has a helmet, which will absorb 2 of the damage, so he only took 1 from that strike. And that was the first round in the Gulag versus Tank. Second round.
We're going to bat. 2. That's cocked. Give me a dice.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Cool.
Shouldn't have called
Come
that.
on. Oh, Jesus.
I got a
I
2.
got a 2. So.
You didn't break your bat.
No, I didn't break my bat, but nothing really happened. So that was a wasted turn. Cool.
Yep.
That's exactly what I needed, was a wasted turn against a Hulk.
Yep.
Alright, let's go.
Second action.
Yep. Oh my Christ! This is a
Another-
loaded dice! You gave me a loaded dice, you
No.
jerk.
You grabbed your
That's
loaded
my
dice.
It
favorite.
looks...
That's my favorite die.
It's
Looks-
the worst. I'm
Yeah, it wasn't doing too hot after a while.
I mean, it's good if you want low,
Yes,
but I don't want low right now.
you do right now.
Now
With this
wait,
break.
Now I do. 6, 3. Okay.
So both misses, potentially epic misses, as you rolled a 1, but you did not break on both of those.
Did that
Luckily for
second
you.
one do any damage to you?
I rolled as 1 as well, but since you are so close, I am using my brawl
Okay.
in defense, so
your
I got a
brawl is
6 total.
Beefy brawl. Okay.
Yeah, I got a 6 total. As my rippling muscles
I think I got
move
to
away.
re-roll. I think I got to re-roll.
Okay.
I should have done that earlier. Am I still allowed to?
What, that first action?
Yeah, too late for that, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Fuck. I should have done that because that would have been way better. Anyway, for kids at home,
Definitely
Do
here because
better.
I have a
do
1.
better.
Definitely here because I have a 1, so you have a potential to do quite a bit
Yeah,
of
it
damage.
would've
You've already
been-
done 5.
The first one was spent, but this one would have been way better to re-roll.
Okay. So, willpower, reroll. Right?
For the 3,
Is that what you're... No, the
I
1.
wanted to re-roll the 1, but you said it was too late for that.
No. You are definitely re-rolling the 1 because this 3 was your break roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
that
You
was
can't.
how it
You
worked.
cannot re-roll a break.
No, I didn't want to re-roll a break.
Yes.
That's
You
why
were
I thought it
re-rolling
was-
the initial
that's why I
one.
thought it was like too far past.
No. Nope. Sorry.
Okay.
So yes,
Switch dice.
this is the proper roll. You want to see the 6 on the whoop.
5. I'll
That's
take it.
pretty good.
I'll take a
That's pretty
5
good. So I am currently sitting at a 6 total.
for your brawl?
Defense. Yes.
Defense. So I got a 5 plus a brawl 4, or melee 4. My brawl and my melee are the same. So
Okay.
I got a 9er.
9er. So that is 4 successes
4 plus my double bat 7.
plus the 5 already. So 12 damage
12
sitting
damage.
on him. He has 4 left. 4 left.
Spend it all. What are the rules in between? Do we,
It's up to you, but yeah, you could. in
would I
turn.
get this back?
You could, but let's play it out.
Okay, let's play it out.
Yeah,
Alright.
because I think
I'll be a good sport.
as long as you can succeed this defense here, I think you'll be fine.
I think I'll be all right because I got all of this to have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But my helmet's gone.
All right, so you're going to be defending. He's going to swing on you twice now. I got a 8.
I got a 7.
So 1 success, 3 damage coming at you.
3 damage coming
Unless
at
you
me.
adjust it.
I mean, it would be rounded down. So it would be 1 damage if I spent my willpower. Because it specifically says rounding down.
Yes, but if you want to do it that way, you can.
Or spend it to re-roll. But I'm at half. And the odds are not amazing.
I have.
But I'll do
What
better.
do you have? I have a,
I have a 7.
and I have a 8.
Oh, so I just spend it to just
Yes.
cancel the damage.
The success altogether.
Lots of options on that one, guys.
Yep. That's once you started saying
There's a
that, I
lot
was
of
like,
options
oh,
on
good,
that
nice.
one.
I'm like, I'm glad there's options
There's
to
a lot of
like
options on that one. Basically three different ways I could have dealt with that.
one being the more optimal.
The best, by far.
Yes, and that's why we're doing it because this slows us down a little bit, and hopefully the fans out there are hearing it, if there are fans out there. Or
We have 1 million fans. What are you talking about?
when did that happen?
2 seconds ago.
What?
So, you not see the chat exploding over there?
Yeah, y'all
didn't.
see that chat exploding?
Look at that.
Whoa,
it's
slow
blowing
it down,
up.
slow it down, dude. We can't read it that
Who
quick.
is all these people, man?
Wow.
Oh, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that.
Nice. Woohoo.
Here, I'll let you know where you can donate.
Oh, you just donated 10 subs? Wow. Dang, son.
Can we get some harmonicas in the chat?
Wait, what?
We do have a chatter, everybody.
Nice.
It's a Lucas Grief.
Yeah. What a fine young man.
who's Lucas Grief.
Who is that?
All right, we got sidetracked too much. Where are we at on this?
First, I didn't take any damage from his first swing. Here comes his second swing.
Thank you, Nick.
Yep.
Appreciate it. Second swing.
That's brutal.
What do you got?
11.
6?
I did get a 6.
Okay. I got
So I got an 11 coming at
7.
you.
I got a 7 to defend, so it's the same as before. So basically, I'm gonna.
Spend
have
your
it,
willpower.
But
Have
I'm
it
still
to
gonna
3.
take
You're going to take
3
3 damage.
and hopefully I can survive and kill him in the next turn.
Yeah, because it's your turn now. because that was his 2 actions.
Alright.
Whack, whack.
Oh, and then I gotta spend my energy from the previous turn too. I forgot about that. My bad.
Okay. White lacquer.
A liquor
Lec
It's pronounced a liquor lighter.
Like a lighter?
A liquor lighter.
Is
I
that
see
your
you.
cousin or?
That's what he says.
It's my uncle.
My
It's
uncle.
one of my cool uncles.
Nice.
Cool.
Yo, you have. I thought like every person in your family was just cool.
I appreciate that. That's a compliment. But nah, fuck my brothers, dude. Those dudes suck. I hope Bobby's in
Fuck
the
them
chat.
kids.
I hope one of them's in there watching. So now you are attacking,
Yeah.
and you need to finish him off.
Batter
There's
up.
only 4 health left on him.
Okay.
You can do it in one shot.
2.
Not with that 2,
Not with
and
that
not
2.
with my 6. Let me check it though. Oh, well, yeah, we're re-rolling it because I just dropped it on it and it moved.
Just you reroll?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Just check.
It's yours,
I just want to know the rules. I just want to know the rules, okay?
Oh.
I just want to know the rules.
I got a 9 total.
So that didn't do any good. We're going. I'm gonna
Go
spend
for
it. Reroll that 2.
Okay.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
He spent the willpower to re-roll that 2 and got a 1, and he spent it in his last willpower,
5
right?
to break the bat.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh.
I
So-
re-roll. I had to roll
and
one.
it bat is what 4 or 5? 5.
It breaks at 5. Does
So
that
you're
mean
good. Nope.
you're good.
okay.
Nope. Bat does not
All right.
break.
So I didn't do any damage to him.
So that was 2 whiffs, right? Or
1 whiff.
1 whiff.
Don't you dare.
Second.
You know what you're doing.
Second swing.
It's
You
1
can
whiff.
still do it.
I can.
I got a 2.
I got a 3.
You got a 3.
Okay, so 3 plus 4, 7.
2 plus 5, 7.
Christ.
That's it. That's it, Nick. That's it. You got it. Spend the 1 willpower.
Yeah,
Gets the 1 success.
the 1 success.
Plus the weapon's damage.
That's it, right?
4 damage total.
Yeah, 3 plus 1.
Yep.
Oh,
And he
thank
has
God.
4 health left.
Nice.
Boom.
So
With the last swing, he gets it.
It was a close one.
Very nice.
Dwight says, thanks, I'm cool. Ginkreden says, yo, what?
Yeah, that's
Just
nice.
responded to the feed.
Yeah.
That'd be the brother.
Is that Bobby?
Yeah.
Bobby!
It's your
That's
what?
Bobby!
Bobby. He must have heard you shout it from the roof.
His ear hairs must have taken over. He's actually within like a mile or less, so
Where's my,
So he
why
probably
is
did
acid
hear
jam? My
it.
brother must have
he
talked
actually
shit.
could come over here and physically do something about it.
Damn.
Why don't you
That
tell
would be
him?
great.
Why don't
if he's
you
in the
tell
chat
him?
talking shit, and then he pops in here, and I just get punched in the face,
Oh.
That'd be good.
and we go viral.
As long as you don't talk to
Bob.
should be fine.
Come punch me in the face. I give you full permission.
Perfect.
Let's do this for the stream.
Extra points if you get a bloody nose.
Here we go. Done dumber shit for no reason. For no reason.
For no reason.
Well,
no one was
that's
watching.
fine.
I've done dumber shit when no one was watching. It's fantastic.
This is true. This is true. All right. Well, congratulations, Nick. That was very
That
nail
was a nail
biting.
biter. That was a nail biter, y'all.
I love that you had the 1 willpower to get it.
That was close.
Um,
Despite all my trash rolls.
it's tough because I think with the melee weapons you get into that brawl range and then you lose out on that big hit that you get, but
Yeah.
because Kim was in it the whole time, but
In the slog.
Yeah, which that's
Yeah.
her build is to be in it.
Mm-hmm.
My build is better to be in it this time than it was last time. So that's
all right.
See you soon,
Brandon,
Brandon, you get to go.
been a while since
All right.
he's rolled some dice.
I made a basic character. I'm a little bit less pointed than them.
Are you gonna
but it should
start
be
off
fine.
from the bottom?
Oh, that, yeah, you-
No, I don't need to.
Oh, you're just gonna go off against the tank?
Yeah, why not? Or probably.
What would you like to go against, Brandon?
That's a good question.
Here we go. I got it here. We can hit you with. We can put something on the horse if you want, or we can do a super tank.
I'd do a super tank. Let's just do a base super tank, and then we'll see if, because it has a higher stats and health, right, than just a regular.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And he gets the perk of whatever he's mixed with.
I wouldn't mix him with anything too crazy, because I'm still a basic character. I'm just gonna see what.
Well, and
What I should.
anything that we mix him with it would be like a leaper. Cause
Leaper would be brutal.
Leapers are brutal. We had
Yeah,
one.
some monster created
We'll just-
it.
I didn't make a leaper.
I was just saying.
We had the leaper and we had the grabber, and they both suck to deal with in this arena.
Yeah, at that point
Well-
you just go up and hit face.
The grabber, you just go up
You just
because
wait.
he's weak.
Yeah, that's true. He is weak.
But the
So do I start
leaper
in the
is
center?
just fast.
Yeah.
So you have to.
you can start up against the wall. In the sense that it's going to come through that gate, so you can start wherever you want.
Everybody else started in the center? Yeah, I have a bat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just use. Do you have a helmet?
No. But I don't, it doesn't matter.
Take the helmet off. Kim's got it.
It's got a twin
It
strap
has
on
to be
it.
authentic. We'll just put this one in there instead.
That's fine. Everybody else started in the middle. I'll start in the middle too.
Tactically, it works fine when they don't have a ton of movement. You know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
All right.
Thanks, Kim.
Mm-hmm.
So,
We'll put on this tree.
Brandon's fresh to the gulag, so we'll explain it real quick. Try to survive.
Yeah,
And
So
it's
don't
you
die.
have your turn, and then the zombie has his turn.
of course.
And it's that simple. You get what your character has on you.
Mhm.
It sounded like you had like a food or something.
No, I thought about getting a food,
Okay.
but
Okay.
I'm not going to. There was a build that I had an idea for where it was just throwing knives, and in order to make that build work, I would take a bunch of throwing stars, right, and then take
Yeah.
a food so that I could use energy to run around the map and stay away from them
Keep
as
throwing.
far as possible and just chuck things at them.
Yeah, you love doing that, don't you?
You're
Hey.
never gonna catch me.
I survive.
If it works.
It works.
All right.
So I'm starting off, right?
You're starting off.
And this is a super tank.
And this is a super tank.
You don't need
Kim,
to.
Kim,
If there's any other addition, you don't need to tell me because I wouldn't know.
well, I'm gonna have Kim pick it. How about that?
Okay.
Special. Good her.
So it gets to just mix with any of these. That one. Okay.
Huh?
That's perfect, Kim. Thank you.
Sure. Okay, so I'm going to start off on my turn by using a new rule. Well, not a new rule, but
being cagey.
something that people don't really think about too often. I'm going to use my exploit to make an
It's
awareness
like,
check on
is
this
that
guy,
a bad idea?
Okay.
so I can
Just
figure out
doesn't
what his other thing is. And I got it. What is he mixed with? My awareness is 3.
Misidentified as the dead upgraded. So you don't know that it's a super tank. So this.
I'm
So I'm
aware
just
of whatever it is.
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
just explaining how it would work. Where
Yeah.
in the gulag, he already knows, hey, I'm going against a super tank. But if we were out in the game,
In the field.
he would do this awareness check, and this super tank would be identified as a puker. He would look at it and go, that's a puker, not knowing that it is a super puker.
Oh. Wait, it was super puker?
Yes.
What's it?
I mean, that's,
So a super tank has the ability to be mixed with another zombie.
Oh.
So we have
Oh.
tanks, just a beefy, tough tank or zombie. Then we have super tanks. They are beefy, scary, mixed with something else.
I don't think that's going to be as useful as you think it will be, Kim.
I don't.
It-
I don't think she put like a lot of thought of like.
Okay, when
I
when-
got Brandon
when he
with this
scrolled, all I saw was puker and was like, I want to do that. So
Okay. Well, I'm going to take my
feel
first
okay?
action.
I meant like I want that to be.
I'm going to use my first action to take a step back.
I
I'm
wanna
holding the
see
bat
how
with
it
2 hands.
goes.
I guess I'll.
It's good for the stream.
Jesus.
Okay,
A girl,
I can't make
a
my
girl has
character
an
hold it with 2
idea.
hands, but I am holding it with 2
Ooh.
hands.
Yes.
And so I took a step back as my first action. My
Cover
second
yourself.
action will be to hold an action to swing when he gets in with my range, because I know he's going to move towards me.
Yes. I don't even.
I mean, you could puke on me, but what will that do?
Make you drop your weapon, but
doesn't,
then,
It's an option to drop my weapon, and
Option
if I
only.
don't drop my weapon, then everything starts chasing me. But there's nothing here besides him.
So yes. So since we're nice and slow down here, and Nick's fairly new to the game, so I will also explain some of the things about the zombies as well.
Well, thank you.
Puker uses a ranged attack of 10 inches as a projectile vomit fountain from its mouth. And so that's what it does. It'll puke on you. Roll the d6 plus brawl versus d6 plus athletics. Only doing this once, then attacks normal with a brawl at hand-to-hand combat within the range. After a successful puke, all dead on the map will now know where the covered character and items are.
Okay.
Now being the target solo, they must drop all items to lose the vomit's effect. These items will not retain the vomit's effect after being discarded, only when in possession of the character. So in this instance, he would get puked on, and it would attract all the other zombies.
Doesn't do any extra damage.
There is no,
Doesn't.
there's
Nope.
no
Oh, I
zombies.
thought there was a damage.
Nope.
Acid puke or something.
Nope.
Actually, the puke helps me in this instance because I'm still close enough for him to puke on me. So if his first action was to puke, and then I'm just like, whatever, I don't need to dodge it, I'll just let it hit me. His second action will have to be to move towards me to get in brawl range, and then I just get to smack him for free.
But also, you are covered in puke, which is gross.
It's gross, yeah, but I mean, I'm fighting a zombie in the gulag. I'm not expecting to be clean.
And proper and
Yeah!
have the
Yeah, I
white
figured.
shoes that Semino has right now.
The super white shoes.
Super
So I'm
white
gonna hit it
shoes.
while it's still without
401k
outside my
shoes.
range, which is 4
Okay.
inches.
So
Fucking
with the held action,
20 credit score shoes.
I
this
got,
dice is
I got an 8.
Stop using up all my 6s.
There's only so many.
I got an 11.
No, you got a 6
You
because
took
he's
it
outside
away
of my
from
range.
me.
I got a 6.
So what just happened there is when you make a melee attack, sometimes your weapons will have range. My weapon has a 2-inch range, so that on top of my brawl gives me a 4-inch range. And since he needs to get within brawl to use his defensive abilities, and I held my action for when he got close, I got to hit him outside of his range, which means he just gets the die roll instead of getting his additive. Which means normally I would have missed this attack, but now I get to hit him. So
I got a 6.
I got an 8, so I got 2 successes, 5 damage.
Woo! That's a heavy hit.
Mhm.
So that is a fourth of his health.
Oh, dang.
Gone with one swing.
Mhm.
Whack!
Oh, dang.
And now it's his turn to
Yep.
swing on you.
Of course.
9.
Oh, nice. Okay. So I got.
What was that? 2 rolls?
I rolled a 1 because I have.
He wants to
I
make
have
sure it wasn't
parry,
a break.
and I need to make sure that I'm not breaking my weapon with my parry.
Good call. Thanks for explaining that for the viewers.
Correct. So I didn't break because I rolled 2 1s back to back, which is
He did,
not
I saw
great,
it.
but it's nice.
I did.
I'm going to then use a
Referee.
willpower to try and reroll that.
Impartial.
That's an 8. You got a 9.
Mm-hmm.
That's brutal. Gosh, do I take 1 here? No, I can't. I'm just gonna make it a 9 so it doesn't hit me. I don't have a lot of willpower, but that's okay.
Yes, yes. All right. So that is his 2 actions. First one was run to you. Second one was to try to swing at you and missed.
Mhm.
Now it's back to you. What would you like to do? You are right face to face with it, not able to utilize that melee range.
I know.
Up in its stinky breath.
Excuse me, Kim.
He is
He's got that
breathing
puke breath.
Alright.
hot donkey dick on you right now.
It's fine. There's no way that I can outrun him so that he can't get an attack on me. So I think I'm just
Oh
gonna
my God.
move back here
Nice.
to utilize my range, and then I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time and hope that he rolls worse on his attack.
So you're gonna move.
Yep, move and
and
hold an action.
an action.
But I'm only walking, so I'm not utilizing extra energy.
Oh, that
All
beautiful
right.
bean footage.
So he's gonna run towards me. I'm gonna get my attack. That's a 9.
Ooh, that's a good roll.
Yeah.
I got a.
Let's go. That feels good. So
Like
8
you
success.
called it.
I got a 6 total.
No,
Oh.
because I'm attacking at range.
He's attacking at range, so I got a 1 total.
I got a 9 total. That's 8 successes, 11 damage.
What the snap?
Yeah. That's how you fight with melee.
Well,
Oh,
that's
okay.
Yeah, thanks
also.
for the education. Damn.
I rolled a 1. That also
I mean,
helps.
that
a
It does
lot.
help. Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot.
Oh yeah.
But he kind of called the one, so he gets points for that.
True. So you did 11. First one was 5.
That's 16 total.
4 health remaining as he struggles. But it is
His turn to hit me.
his turn to hit you.
Come on.
All right, come
please.
on.
Yes! I got an
Ten.
11.
Up. You got a 6, dude.
I rolled a 6, yeah. Hey, that was my first 6 of this combat. I've rolled.
All right.
You just got down here.
Yeah, you haven't been down here.
Well,
for
there's a reason
months.
he's an elder.
For months.
everybody. It's like your fourth roll. First 6 of the night.
This is what elders do when they show up, I guess. They let their hair down and they fuck shit up.
All right.
Brave
And it's my turn.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take a step over here to the side so that I get outside of his range, but he's still within my range.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll just try to finish it right now and take my last swing.
Oh.
The tactics are like on another planet here. Makes my head hurt.
Use an energy.
This is how it is to play with Brandon.
All right. Let's see if I can do it.
2 versus 1.
Oh,
What?
let's do that.
I got.
That's what we're doing next.
I got a 7.
I rolled a
No,
1.
he can
So
just
that's enough.
metagame in his head.
That's 6 successes, 9 damage. I club him and knock him down.
Yeah, so you just kept utilizing the range, stepping back, whacking him as he just walked forward towards you. And didn't take any damage, right?
Nope.
Spent 2 willpower.
Out of my 3 that I have.
That was pretty good work. All right, let's see if you... Nick just said it. I don't know if you guys heard it.
I did.
I don't know
I
if
said
Brandon
it.
heard it. I don't know if Kim heard it, but I fucking heard it. So it's gonna happen. We're gonna do Brandon's character versus Kim and Nick's character now.
Oh gosh, that's brutal. That's so mean. I'm even less statted than they are.
It's fun. He has a melee weapon. She doesn't. She's all
I
fisticuffs.
Actually, I have 2 knives.
Oh, she bought 2 knives to throw right at your face hole.
Yeah, that's face. I have a
And
hammer.
what's great is Brandon's so much of a competitor. Like in his head, I'm sure he's already like,
The
"God damn,
gears.
I can't fucking lose this. I can't lose
The
this."
gears.
Oh, I'm probably gonna lose this.
Yeah,
They have way more willpower than I do.
It
Nick has like 3 more points on his character. Kim has like 8 to 10 more points on her character than
I'm
me.
kind of retarded though.
Gang, gang.
I'm kind of retarded.
I think I still go first though.
All right,
I have
yeah.
nine.
At least with
in
this
my
game,
energy.
I am. I'm like,
What are your guys' energy? Because I have 9.
I
have
have 10.
I got 8.
Here, I'm gonna just move this out of the way. I think it'll help us out.
I
It
like
looks-
the aesthetic, but some of
Yeah,
us
you
are
can have your
short.
character back.
It's usually how it happens.
I'll use this one. I don't have a spiked bat. I just have a regular bat.
There's some down there.
Should I, to be fair, should I leave my helmet off?
No. You can start with your.
All right.
Yeah.
Start with your character.
He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine. That's
Yeah,
fine.
it's fine. It's whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Tony just wants to see me lose. That's the only thing.
I mean, it's okay if you do, though, Tony.
It's not even it.
Okay.
I have confidence in you that there is this underdog story that's about to happen.
I kind of have confidence in him, too.
Just yeah, in the sense that
This is
yes,
gonna
they have
suck.
more XP than you, but you have far more experience. in
Not
the,
not
Somehow-
true. Not
somehow-
true. Kim and I have been playing the exact amount of time, and I've missed more days than she has. Technically, she has more experience than
you're
I
going to
do.
get our 2 characters to hit each other.
Well, hold on. So, I look at it this way, where you both. So if you were like, hey, yeah, we both have swimming experience. Yeah, Kim stayed in the kiddie end the whole time, where you've been down at the deep end doing fucking backflip and gainers,
Plus, you do
doing
D&D.
shit. Where Kim's just
I-
like,
Do you do? You don't do any other.
I'm actually I'm a dungeon master. I run the game.
Yeah, and you don't do any D&D or anything like
Correct.
this. So he's got like there's. What do you
that's
call
where
it?
I think yes.
He's got spillover experience from other D&D shit.
Yes.
Brandon is also like just
A little more competitive
Mensa.
than Kim too.
fucking fast
Mensa.
with like quick-witted, and he can just think on his feet. And I'm getting better, but I'm not at his level.
Are you,
I
like,
will
super
never.
smart?
I don't know.
He went.
That's subjective. I
He
think
was gonna go to school to be a math teacher.
that doesn't mean anything.
I
mean, what kind of math teacher? What kind of math teacher?
I wanted to teach secondary education, so high
Oh.
school.
Okay.
But I thought I could do a lot of good there.
Brandon's
That's
in
the
this
only
corner.
reason.
Kim, where's your character?
AP Calc. That's pretty.
Boom.
That's pretty
I
smart.
took all 3 calcs.
Mr.
actually,
Bluey.
Yeah.
All
Stepping
3
into the
Yeah,
arena.
Calc 1, 2, and 3
in high school.
in college. I took
Okay.
AP Calc in high school.
I did not take any other.
I
classes
got a-
after. I took AP Calc in high school,
What's your
and I
energy?
was like done with Calc.
I got a 4 on my AP. I got
What's
a
your
9.
energy?
Yeah, I
9
got
energy. So
4 in
Kim
mine,
will
too.
actually go first.
I know that's the brutal part.
I could do it. I just didn't enjoy it, so I was like, no more of this.
What's your energy?
8.
Or 8? Yeah, 8.
So 10, 9, 8. So put your character in there, Nick Kabacher.
Knickerbocker.
Have you heard that one before? Probably.
Yes.
Yes. All right. I think it was random enough in the sense that no one strategically put their characters down, probably other than Brandon.
No, I just figured we'd all start somewhere. I don't know. I
Does
just
that
threw
work for
myself on
you?
the side.
There's enough range where
Does that work for you?
That's fine.
there's enough range where I don't think it matters at this point, right?
Yeah.
Like nobody can close the distance in one shot, right?
No.
So that keeps things.
The only thing that I could do is if I ran, but
That's fair.
but then I'm up there, wasted energy, and he has a full turn to like run away, because I wouldn't have been able to attack.
They're gonna chain him up now.
Well, Kim, you're first. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna throw both of my knives at you.
Right off the rip.
Right off. All right. So we're making contested athletic rolls
Correct.
because that's how thrown weapons work. My first one is bad. I got a 5.
Kim rolled a 2. Oh, let me get my announcer since I don't
Is this
actually
with-
have to.
Is this-
Athletics.
I add it.
You use your athletics instead of
Okay.
whatever else.
So I got a 6.
See, the issue here is like if I
We're
use
gonna run them out of
What do you have for
willpower
athletics,
real
Brandon?
fast.
I have a 4.
Okay.
Throw that
Why,
shit back
why
out.
power? Willpower?
I know.
Okay.
Or what power?
No, see, like the problem is we all have willpower. So once you start spending willpower, it's just whoever has more, and you guys have
Yep.
leaps and bounds more than I do.
Um,
So I'll take 1. That's fine.
You'll
I
take a
started
damage?
with
Yeah.
We could
less.
play it where there is no will. That's fair.
I was gonna say because, like I said, when you have
You know
like
what, before we get into this, we could buff your character and give you a couple of beads.
Or, ladies and gentlemen, we could do it in the sense that we don't play with willpower, so it feels a little fair for Brandon.
I'm not against. Well, no, because I have my entire
Oh,
yeah, his
correct.
perks are based around willpower.
And I have a perk based off of willpower. Too.
No,
What
let
if-
Brandon die.
I don't.
What
yeah.
if we? What is
You know
what is your willpower?
What?
How much is your willpower?
7.
I don't care. That's
Oh.
fine. Let's
You know
go.
what? There's a pretty
So
good
you get-
clip out there of Brandon just shitting on me, so let him die. He's already dead.
I told you, Tony just wants to see me. Tony just wants to see me die. That's
All
it.
right. Okay,
Anyway,
I threw the option out there to
um,
buff you a little bit. That's just.
I'll give him a buff. How about that for a buff?
Whatever.
You're lucky I didn't amplify it into a
Anyway,
I really wish you did.
Next one will be, if I can cook a hot one right into this.
sure. As
And
long
then
as you
put,
do it
then
in
put it back
action.
up to my mouth and like, smells like shit in here, guys.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sorry, Kim. You got 1 success. Knife has 1 damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
All
sure.
right, ladies and gentlemen. Terry the Wall just hawked a knife at. What's your character's name, Brandon?
I don't have a name. You can just call me Brandon.
All right, Buggy.
Sure,
Buggy.
that's fine.
Yeah, he's
And then I'm throwing my other
And your character's name was
Paul.
Paul.
and I'm
All
throwing
right,
my
we
other
got
knife at him.
Paul and Terry the Wall. Paul and Terry the Wall versus
Terry.
Buggy.
Well, I have. Oh wait.
6.
Yeah, we're using willpower, right? I have to reroll that. If you got a 6, I have to.
Oh
I'm
God,
rolling terrible.
Buggy is rolling
That's
awful.
even
That's
worse.
another 1.
Yeah,
You
that's
spent
fine.
a
Are you
willpower.
sure you don't want some sort of willpower buff? Because it's gonna be ridiculous.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be bad.
It's fine.
That's a
10.
10 total.
Let it happen.
You have a 4 in athletics.
Yes.
That's brutal.
And then after this, we'll do Buggy and Paul versus Kim. She has the most
We could.
XP.
Actually, we could.
Yeah. With this, we were just doing experience here.
It'd be fun to get killed, honestly.
I enjoy
The
it.
only chance I have is to roll a 6 here, but it doesn't matter because I've already. Nah. Okay, so at least I don't die. So that's an 8. You got 10, so that's 2 successes. I'll take 3 damage.
3
almost-
damage
already
as
almost
the already almost dead.
Yep.
Right off the rip, Buggy stands in the corner looking defeated as he stares down his 2 opponents.
My character's just like.
Quickly, 2 knives come flying out of Terry's hands, both making contact with Buggy, and he looks very injured as he's slumped up against the wall.
Got a knife.
Up next, now Buggy gets his chance to defend.
Oh, okay, he's got a.
It's my turn next. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah,
Correct.
that's good. I'm glad it's your turn next because I was gonna throw both my baseball bats at you. I still might.
See, Brandon's the kind of gamer though that you can't count this guy out.
No.
He's basically Leon Rocky Edwards.
gonna run up here, and I'm still not within
Wait,
range.
you were chained in, dude. You can't make that run.
Yeah, I can. The chain would reach this far. I'm not within range. Oh no, that's foot to foot, bro.
Oh, he's got me.
Yeah, I'm swinging.
Oh.
I'm swinging.
He looks angry, and he is not going for Terry the Wall.
No.
He's going for Paul.
No, because Paul goes after me.
3.
Paul goes after him, so strategically, if he can kill
Uh,
you before you go, you
Then
don't
that's
get
less
to go.
action. Yeah.
Possible.
I got a
wow.
9.
I got a 3 plus.
You don't get to add anything
Oh,
Because he's at range.
because I'm out of range, and you don't have. Do you have parry?
No.
Okay, then yeah,
clever girl.
yeah.
Clever.
So I got a 9. That's 6 successes, 9 damage to you.
Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, this man is crazed and he runs full tilt.
Like, what do you want me to do?
So I'm spending 1 of my energy
To have the damage.
have the damage.
Yeah, sounds about right. So that's 4.
Yeah, rounding down is 4.
Mhm.
And then I take the helmet damage for 2,
Yep.
and then I take 2 damage. And I'm thinking we're gonna try to roll with that and see what happens.
Sure, you're up.
Sure, you're up.
Don't. This is how Brandon plays, always. This is
Okay.
how it is.
Okay.
I'm not mad.
Stone
Like,
cold. I get it.
He is.
Yeah.
Stone cold.
We're having fun. Guys.
I'm having a great
It's
All right,
just
Paul.
a game.
Paul's going to return. And,
I'm within swinging distance to
You are. You
Yep.
both are right there at distance of 4 inches.
So I guess we're gonna
Swing
swing.
away.
I got a 9.
Oh, he might break the bat, ladies and
One
gentlemen. That is a
again?
1.
Why
He
do I
needs
keep
a
getting ones?
5 or less. Hopefully it's not a 6. Brandon's hoping for a 6.
Why don't
I
just
am,
fucking
yes.
re-roll?
100%. Then he has to get out his nether bat, and that'll.
You still have to roll for the break.
All right, well, I'm going to re-roll. If I
If it
Don't
doesn't
break
break.
it. Yeah.
Oh, that's a 2, ladies and gentlemen. The bat does not break.
re-roll
So he spends the willpower, re-rolls the 1. Doesn't want to roll a 1.
2.
Gets a 2. That's twice as good as what he rolled previously.
It is. 2 plus. Oh, did they fall?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the rubber band broke. Shizer.
Son of a bitch. It's
Um,
coming out of your pay.
Ah, that's Aesop. Where did I go?
I'm not sure if that
And
will
spend
be.
an energy too.
Yeah, good call.
Um,
All right, so that was my first turn.
Look, I'm just playing the game.
So I guess my second turn, I'm just gonna swing again.
Sure.
Gonna swing again. Kim, what's your movement? I don't think she can
it's a
get.
glue stick.
I have another 9.
She can
Now
do-
we're talking. I got a fat 6.
Ooh.
I'd have to run up to him, which
But
I
you're
have.
still not getting an attack on him this next turn.
Why not?
Or maybe.
If I run,
It might be.
and then I
It's
could
gonna be
attack once.
You're within 2 inches.
You're within 2 inches.
What'd you get?
I got a 6.
No, like total.
Oh, so am I adding brawl?
Yeah. No, you're adding melee.
Hey, let me add
'Cause you're
it.
attacking.
So I got a
Because
10.
you're attacking.
Oh, because I'm attacking.
I'm adding melee because I have parry.
Gotcha. 10.
I got a 9.
Okay, so I got 1 success.
I mean, like, here's the thing. I use this to even it out, and then you use another one to just fucking hit me.
Talking about willpower.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, sure, why not?
So he spends
See.
the 1.
And then he spends
the.
the 1 and then kills me.
That's fair. Let us play it out, Brandon. It's
It's
okay. It's
I'm not gonna-
alright. Kill him.
What?
Brandon hasn't died in months.
I haven't played in months.
I know. You also really don't die a whole lot.
Hold on, let me bring it into frame.
I'm not gonna do it. We're gonna string this out.
You don't get to
We're
choose.
playing a little cat and
Nick.
mouse here. Oh, I have to kill him? Is that what happened?
No, you're
Okay.
fine.
Well, technically, it's the audience that yells whether or not they want
That's
people to
true.
kill or die
Alright.
Hey,
or,
Bobby.
Audience
or be
vote.
merciful.
Hey, chat.
And then it's the Emperor's decision on whether or not they listen. But more often than not, the Emperor listens.
Chat, if you're out there, real quick, does Nick take
Use
the
that
final,
willpower.
the final blow and use the willpower to kill him, or does he show mercy just to play with his food a little bit longer because he's gonna just kill him, or Kim's gonna run up there and kill him? I don't think she has any mercy in those eyes.
No, probably not. Plus, I've used all my willpower, so it doesn't matter anyway.
You did.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's it. You do, no, see, here's the thing, right? Like, once you run out of
hey,
willpower.
Brandon, doesn't matter. You're already dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sound familiar?
It does. Because it's true.
This is the best.
No one's in chat.
Okay. Well, it's
Alright.
your choice then.
I say
I'm gonna let it go.
Okay.
we
see
scrap this. We all know the inevitable. We've seen it now.
Okay.
We all thought. We
Alright.
all figured it was gonna happen.
Then you should buff you.
Yeah. We either buff him or we do you two versus Kim. But you two have baseball bats. Kim has fists. This could look like a hate crime a little bit, but I'm game for it.
You want me to put a different character out there?
No, let the
Here's your knives.
Oh, thank you.
skinhead get beat.
He's kind of a skinhead.
I thought it looked like Dwayne The Rock
Yeah, I don't think
Johnson.
anyone out there would get offended with what I just said.
Probably.
There are some people, but not
Yeah.
many.
Just
Hey, no matter what comes out of your
Skinhead, we
mouth,
just got
somebody's
back
gonna
from
get
vacation.
offended.
We all have feelings, and it always gets hurt.
Mm-hmm.
He's a skinhead who just got back from vacation, so he's got a nice tan.
Sometimes I don't understand. It's like we all grew up watching South Park, right? Like, how can people get offended?
Yeah, they
Well, those
made
are
fun
cartoons.
of Scientology, which was great.
Yeah, but it's like a pretty offensive cartoon, Tony.
I've never watched it.
Really?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Not a single
Unironically.
episode.
Unironically, you've never seen an episode of South Park.
I can't lie to you guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought so. I was like, I would be genuinely
I
surprised.
could have lied to you, but I was like, nah, there's no point in lying.
I would be genuinely
Just lying
I
surprised.
to
was
all
having
of
a
you.
hard time believing it.
We have his brother in chat. Tell us.
Oh,
Yeah, Bobby.
Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby.
I can remember watching the Super Bowl halftime show of there being releases of the South Park during the Super Bowl halftime show.
Oh.
And being like, yeah, fuck the halftime show. Let's go in the room.
We're going
South
over to
Park's
South Park.
new episode's being aired. I don't remember when
yeah.
that was. If anybody out there knows
I
what
wonder
I'm
if they did
talking
that on
about,
purpose. They're just like,
If-
let's see how badly we get smoked.
if that's like a real thing. But to me, that's what I remember. South Park airing an episode during the halftime show.
Mandela
of the
effect.
Could be. I don't know. But I believe that's what happened.
Yeah.
All
right.
So, what would you kiddos, cool cat and kitten, like to do next? Would you we don't have to do the PvP thing again either. We could go against something different. Like Kim, you could fight something other than the tank. You could fight.
Do we want to go back to
You
one
could fight like
Vs, or do we wanna go
You
ba-
could
or
fight
do we
a
wanna
couple
do,
zombies at once.
like
Yeah, fighting more than one zombie at once would be pretty difficult.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because when we, like, you and I both struggled with the dogs.
the dogs were hard.
Yeah.
Two dogs at
Two
once.
Two dogs
Yeah.
was actually
But
pretty hard.
I think, like, what I was telling Tony last week, which was, like, I think that they should come in, like,
Yeah,
pairs.
makes
Mhm.
sense.
Because, I don't know, I feel like just because they're supposed to, like, be in packs generally.
Did you guys fight a Reacher last week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you that was pretty hard too. I mean, you
No.
you bum rush it. If you don't know if it's a Reacher, then it might be more
He's
difficult.
not
Yeah,
too
we knew
bad
it was a
just
re-
because he.
He doesn't have a lot of health, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
You immediately go into melee.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah. If you go into melee, it's not too bad,
As long
but
as you get up in there, then
Yeah.
like thrown weapons, your knives wouldn't do very good
No.
because he has a 16-inch reach, so anything within that's in brawl range.
Yeah.
No, I took a hammer for that very reason. I was like, I
Mhm.
want something to be able to throw or use just in case my
Well,
bat
yeah,
breaks.
I had the spear in the last week, and I was like, I want some range, and then it just didn't really do much good. So I'm just like, all right, I'm just gonna go with 2 baseball bats this time. See what happens.
I think one of my first games that I played, I used like the spear polearm because I really did not like being up close.
Mm-hmm.
But then I learned that
Sometimes it's better.
they're
Just get in there.
they're good weapons, but they're not great weapons,
Mhm.
and especially because they don't do a whole lot of damage.
I feel like those 2 knives did pretty good.
That's because I also have a high athletics.
Yeah, she has a pretty good athletics.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
so-
Oh, is that aid and knife throwing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Any thrown weapon or bow uses athletics as
Oh,
the
shit.
damaging stat,
All right, I
Yep.
didn't know
or the
that.
attacking stat.
So what do we want to do there?
Bad.
Kim, you want to battle something?
Mm,
Brandon, you want to battle something? Nick, you want to
Sure.
battle something?
I don't
Sure.
care.
Brandon wants to battle something?
I'll let them guys battle something.
I mean, even in the sense too, like I don't have to roll the deck. Like we all know the rules right here.
Sure.
You know what I mean? We could all play together. All right, Brandon, you want to go against a?
Well, we did 2-on-1 PvP. We did everybody on 1 zombie.
Mm-hmm.
Did we want to do any 3 on some nega zombie or something like that, or no?
Do that real quick.
Sure. 3 on.
Something crazy powerful.
We could do the horse reacher, super reacher.
That'd be
I'll have
interesting.
Flashbacks.
The horse super reacher.
The horse.
Yeah, so
PTSD.
I'm gonna
we'll do that. Nick
this is brutal.
remembers his first episode of the stream when
Hold on a second, I gotta go shit my pants.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say horse? I meant elephant.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's-
I'd like to respect my character for
Because
using
I have
guns.
a horse. I actually took them all home.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you have any?
No, I took all.
What about your
Uh,
abominable snowman?
I do have an alligator. Be a reacher on a gator.
And we can use the horse stats.
Yeah. Just visually. That's what we're gonna do. It's the reacher.
Oh, dude,
Reacher
it's
and a
like
gator.
Swamp Thing. That's actually kind of cool.
Okay, well, I'm not
Reacher
standing
on
right there.
A reacher on a crocodile.
We just all up against the wall over here.
Crocodile.
I'll take this.
Crocodile-y.
I'll take this corner,
Crocodile weed.
and you can be in the center. And we'll put
Who's in the center?
Nick back here. We're
Kim?
just all against the wall.
Kim's in the middle.
Sure, why not? Kim, you go first. I mean, you go first. You're in the middle. Whatever. Who cares?
All right.
Fine. You want me to be in the middle? I'll switch us. I don't think it makes any difference.
All right. So,
Eeny, meeny,
quick
miny, moe.
reset. We're still in the gulag. Still the 3 characters. We have Terry the Wall. We have Paul, and we have Buggy.
The clown.
Buggy the Clown.
Yep.
They decided they want to go against something heavy, all 3 of them. So we present to you the Super Reacher on a horse.
Crocodile.
It's on a crocodile, but we're using horse stats. So yeah, Reacher on a crocodile, we'll say.
I'm not
The
gonna
croco
lie,
horse.
It looks really cool from this angle.
Dude, yeah.
Well, then let's
I was gonna say yeah. Put it back there.
Move the angle.
get the angle on the dangle there, Kim.
Dingle, dingle, dingle.
We need the actual tripod to get the better angle further away. We can pull that out as well.
Nobody bump the table.
There it is.
Oh, who just moved it on me?
There it is.
Was that you? Did you do it, Brandon?
No, I just went and asked him to do it.
Oh, we got the mouse shade.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's under here.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so fuck them.
Yeah, Lucas is playing arena.
Yeah.
Fucking nerd.
Also why I want him like down here, so I'm just like, God damn. You add value, not in an arena. Be present in the moment.
We're in the arena.
You were in the gulag.
The gulag.
Yeah, the gulag.
We should come up with a different name because gulag's Call of Duty.
Sure.
Arena's Magic.
I didn't know that.
Um,
Pit.
Pit.
You can see my bat.
Thunderdome.
Oh, that's what I'm.
It's a little
staring
Mad
at
Maxy.
right there.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
All right, Kim, Terry the Wall, you go first. As you're locked in the pit with your boys, and they just threw the gnarliest, nastiest thing you've ever seen. As the Crocker-Reacher comes at you.
Those good sound effects.
Nice.
Took me in. It brought me into the moment.
That was our sound effects guy. If you like what you hear, maybe we can.
He is for hire.
Yeah. Yeah, we're selling them out.
You're that guy from Police Academy.
Oh yeah.
What do you want to do, Kim?
I don't know, but
Yeah, you're
I'm
scared
gonna.
as fuck.
I'm gonna make some real bad decisions in life.
Perfect.
You gonna measure that?
Yeah, seriously, just raw
Well,
dog in it.
Well, give me my fucking measurement. There we go. Not as far as I thought I was gonna make it. Well, I'm up here now.
Right where the blood splatter pit is, perfect.
Yeah, right
Yeah.
where it
8
starts.
inches or 4 inches.
That's where you get knocked down and dragged over.
That's where I just died.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. After Kim goes to Mr. Buggy.
Right. Yeah. I mean.
That was a walk for you, right? Kim?
Strategery.
Yes.
Oh, Kim did a walk. Okay, I'm gonna take the side route. I'm gonna run though. I'm gonna run to get over here because I think we should flank him.
Yeah. I was thinking that. Like with baseball bats.
And I'm gonna take one of my hands off my baseball bat and then grab this hammer that's sitting at my side and then chuck it at the Reacher's face.
Smart.
Try to get any sort of damage off.
All right. The Reacher.
Has a 16-inch range, so he's gonna have his brawl regardless.
Yeah, I think he'll use this.
God, fucking.
That was the most anticlimactic one.
It broke. It doesn't matter.
Oh no!
So you go to throw the hammer,
And it shatters into a million pieces.
and it shatters into a million pieces.
Like Mjolnir.
As if somebody super glued it together. You're just like, what the fuck?
Where's the dice thing at? Give me a different die.
Right there.
I'm taking this green one.
Ooh.
This one's
Lucky
abandoned
number
me.
green.
You sure?
Yeah. I've been rolling nothing but hot trash, and then when I need to roll
Hot garbage too.
low roll,
Get a
I
new dice.
roll high. So
Okay.
die abandoned me. I'll abandon the die.
So you spent an energy to run over there. You spent second energy to attempt to throw your hammer, but
Hammer.
was unsuccessful.
Yep.
Nick as Paul. You're up.
Paul Atreides.
Your two buddies have quickly jumped into action.
Into the fray.
Terry the Wall does what she does.
Into
or
the danger zone.
does what they do. And
Yeah.
I'm going to run to there. Well, I was going to go more off to the side. Yeah, we'll go there.
Fine, since we're in the gulag. Just remember, once you measure, it's set in stone.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is.
Just making
It's
sure.
actually part of the rules.
Whatever. It's not. Show
once it is technically, like once you're like if me and Brandon were playing,
Yeah.
that's how we would play it.
Oh,
Correct.
right. Like calling
So,
the shots.
Yes.
it's called a declarative action. So when you declare your intent of what you're going to do, and then you lay down the stick to measure, you can't move it.
Oh, okay. I laid down that stick absentmindedly, without purpose. And
And
then I
we're-
thought about it.
And like I said, we're in the gulag, so it doesn't really matter too much.
And very rarely do we play with that level of intensity.
Sure.
Of like
We used to do
In PvP, we definitely play with that level of intensity because it's like
You gots to.
everything matters.
You got to.
you
We've been
got
going-
to, yes.
But
So you
That's it.
flank
I just
over.
ran, and I don't really have anything I want to throw yet. I got those two baseball bats.
I try to play like that though.
I guess I could just spend my second turn just walking even closer. Because I got the tough as nails. Can you move him one, like a half stick more?
Which way?
Exactly about where you just laid it. Yeah.
So do I have to defeat both, like the gator and the?
No, you
Creature?
don't.
Do
but
We do.
Sorry,
Teamwork,
do we?
Kim.
Sorry, hold on. I'll
Yeah, they're two
reverse.
separate creatures.
All right.
all that pressure on yourself.
That's true.
Yeah, you have to do it. Let's just go sit in the
No,
back
no,
and take
no,
a
no,
nap.
no.
Yeah, we'll
I
just-
don't-
more of those
We're just
sliders.
You want to just go back over here, see if these guys toss us a beer, and
I'm
we'll
gonna
just
get one
chill
of
and
those
watch him.
sloppy
do a thing?
Miguels.
All right.
Well, I guess it's top or
zombies' turn.
Top of the zombies.
Top
Top
of
of
the
zombies.
And we are going to move right to left. I almost went left to right, but Brandon was just gonna hate me more than.
I thought you were gonna go straight because of me being.
No, we're gonna go with this guy. He's closest.
Oh.
Crocodiles are actually better at going sideways.
Tentacle comes launching out at you, Nick.
Yep.
Yep.
Why didn't I hold an action?
It's fine, Tony. You do what you need to.
6.
I got a 9
I got a
total.
juicy 6 plus nothing, right? Because I'm
Because you're out of range. Yeah.
so I got a juicy 6 with nothing.
9, so that is 3 successes. A 6 damage total. As this tentacle slaps into you and quickly grabs a hold of you and pulls you in.
So we're gonna get pulled in, but we're gonna have that damage.
Okay.
And
That same attack would have hit me. I would have died.
I am going to go ahead and abuse my helmet again,
Oh no, I have 7 HP.
and then I'll just take the
I
one
don't. I have 6.
damage.
All right.
Actually, I'm gonna take no damage because I'm just gonna spend another willpower.
So the attack did hit.
Oh.
So let's
Let's do
Mr.
some.
Elder.
So the attack
let's make
did
sure.
hit.
Let's make sure the
Judges?
mechanics of this actually works out because
Okay, the attack hit. I halved it.
Uh-huh.
Took helmet,
And it's 3,
Okay.
right?
3.
Yep.
Took helmet, and then there's 1 damage left.
so in this instance,
In this instance, you can't use a
I
willpower
just
anymore.
have to take it.
Yeah,
Alright, that's fine.
correct.
That's fine.
Once you've
That's
decided to take the damage, you take the
That's
damage.
what I.
okay, that's what I was wondering because otherwise he would just.
Oh, well, the willpower wasn't to re-roll. I thought, for some reason, I thought I could spend a willpower to reduce the damage.
You can. You'd have to do it before you take the damage, though. Once you decided to take the damage with your helmet, you've decided to take the damage.
Oh,
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. I mean,
No, I get it
sense,
now. I get it. It's fine.
You could
It
have.
makes sense now.
Yeah.
It
But
does.
you don't have to take the full brunt of the damage in
Sure.
that sense, though.
Yeah.
Like with what Brandon's saying is, you
It's
could
just
do-
order of operations.
Yes.
If
Yes,
I had
exactly.
to, you know, I
Yep.
get it. It's fine.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. So yes, you take or you take the 1 damage. You're pulled in suddenly to the horse in the reacher, and then the second tentacle is going to come out, and we're going to go for Brandon.
Yep.
I like this strategy better because then the horse is just going to trample Kim. Tentacle coming at you, Brandon.
Got an 11. Gotta go, Tony.
Get out of here,
I
Tony.
got an 11 as well.
Stand up.
This bullshit.
Oh, Jesus.
I got 1. I cracked my neck earlier. I can only
all
do
right.
it every once in a while.
So that is his second attack.
Crack your neck.
Yeah. Make it sound
Is
really
that what
good.
I heard?
Just now, yeah.
I thought you punched the floor.
No. If my neck was like a little bit stiff right now, I could get like a really good crack. It'd be pretty audible. You might even be able to hear it on the mic.
Over there.
Yeah. I got a pretty crunchy neck.
You got crunchy neck?
Crunchy neck. Sounds like a weird like craft.
Oh, wait,
craft
wait.
beer.
Oh, I might be able to get like.
Crunchy neck.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Brandon.
Yeah.
I forgot to read the rules of the mounted individual gains a +1 to all attacks when they're mounted. I didn't make this character, this zombie, so I'm not very familiar with
Am I taking another damage?
with its abilities.
If we're gonna mulligan and go back to that, then I'm gonna mulligan
I'm,
and
o-
say
I'm only mulligan on this guy because he made the
Okay.
horse.
True.
And
I was gonna
like, fuck, I
mulligan
should
that
probably
and be
read
like, hey,
this.
remember that order of operations
this-
crap that screwed me a minute ago? We're doing that over.
And in this instance, this is like, wait, I lost because we tied. I get a +1 because of this, right? We won't re-go back, but I do need to make sure I'm paying attention to what the horse does.
Then in that case, I'll use a willpower to negate it.
All right, the horse is going to take 1 action and step forward. And it's going to attack Kim as it rears up on its rear legs. Hey,
I don't know which one's
I
which.
got a 4.
You got it.
You were the 2.
I
yeah.
was the 2?
Yep, I got a 4 total.
What am I going with?
Brawl. You're in brawl range.
I got a 7. What'd you get?
I only got a 4.
Okay.
So he misses. Top of the order. That's the end of his action. So he was only successful with the 1 tentacle at Nick. Didn't do too much damage because of his perk that he has. Brandon was able to spend a little bit of willpower to evade the second tentacle. And Kim just flat out, having very extensive experience in hand-to-hand, is able to avert the horse's trample.
I'm gonna punch the shit out of this horse.
Coming with an uppercut. Have you ever uppercutted a horse?
No.
Fuck, dude,
So satisfying.
every time I'm at like a petting zoo or something like that, I'm just like, dude, I would fucking
I wouldn't.
can you so hard.
Would not recommend it. Horse will kick your ass. They'll kill you.
What about a goat?
I would knock a horse out with 1 punch.
No, you wouldn't.
Dude, they got fucking glass chin.
No, they have glass legs. What you want to do is you want to fucking snap their legs.
Legs?
Yes. Yeah. You
Oh.
want to like go up to their front leg and do like a nice leg kick right into their knee.
Horses
That's
have
it.
big
Once up-
glass
once up-
chins.
They have
First
glass
action.
legs.
First action, kick. Second action,
Sweep the leg, Johnny.
uppercut.
Uppercut.
I don't even
Then
think
am
so.
I
Like,
knocking the horse out, you think?
well, I don't think you'd knock it out, but once you break the horse's leg, the horse doesn't do anything. Like
How the fuck am I supposed to get horse meat then if I can't knock one out?
Well, no, Tony. Once you break the horse's leg, it's as good as dead.
Yes.
Once a horse breaks its leg, it can't heal because
They
it needs to be
they
able to move.
literally
They
have-
literally die.
People's elbow
Oh.
on the ground because it's knocked
You
down.
guys can join me if you want.
I'm
I'm
good.
there.
I'm not fighting the
I'm
horse.
there.
It's not a fight, dude.
Too much of an
This is a
animal.
It's a slaughter. It's a one-sided
This is
massacre.
a slaughter. You guys want to join me for this horse slaughter?
No, not
Depends. You spook the
particularly.
horse before you get a good chance to hit it.
We
That
could
thing's
use it
gonna
for the
fucking
head.
kill you.
We could use the horse head for
A
like
goat.
the
A goat might be a
sacrifice.
little bit easier. It depends on if it has like big horns or not.
You want to sacrifice a
Not-
human
you
being,
wouldn't
but
wanna
you don't want to
headbutt
slaughter
one.
a horse.
But I think I could uppercut a goat.
It's really low.
I could throat punch a goat, knock him out.
The throat goat.
Yeah, I could
Throat?
There's something there. There's something there.
Yeah, the throat goat. Yeah,
Throat
the
goat?
chick that's the best at sucking dick.
Okay, that's
the
what it
greatest
is.
of all
I was
time.
like, I'm a little slow on that. I'm like,
Exactly what a throat
goat.
goat
What is this?
Dude, you ain't been on the streets. You ain't been on the streets long enough, Nick.
Wow, I also learned a new fucking lingo.
Sorry, I saved my money and instead of spending it on hookers when I was in my 20s.
I've never
My
bought a
bad.
hooker.
My bad.
I don't think anyone that we know has bought a hooker.
I do know a guy that did.
No, Nick knows somebody.
I know he's not a buddy. Let's put it that way.
But you know somebody.
I know a guy.
You know a guy.
I
I
know
guess
a guy
we
that did.
probably all do know somebody, but just don't know it.
True.
You know.
Like, 'cause I'm thinking of some people where I'm like, yeah, you probably did.
Bill.
Bill? Bill?
Go ahead, Kim. I almost dropped the last name. But then I was like, oh shit.
I
You're
almost
gonna start
asked you
doxing
to.
people?
I mean, yeah.
Wild Bill.
Well,
Okay, back to the end. Action figure RPG, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you enjoyed that conversation. It was quite entertaining. It was all pretty random and most of it not true.
Join
So,
us next week for more zombies and
it's
prostitutes.
Well, I think we'll get more views that way.
it's Kim. We might actually.
All right, it is top of the order.
Can you
Kim
install
was
a pole
going
down
to that's what derailed us. The uppercutting the horse.
And sacrifice, and then it just became.
It went downhill. So I got a 4. My horse is defending with his brawl. I got a 7
You
total.
said that. You said
And
that.
I
It
got
just went off the
7 too.
rails.
It just went off.
I'm gonna willpower it and win.
Okay, so we
Nice.
tied with a 7-7.
Yeah.
She
Way to
spends
win,
the
Kim.
willpower to pull it to an 8. The
Win.
8 gives her 1 success. She currently has a character that has the perk Willy, which gives her +2 to damage on brawl attacks. So she does 3 damage to the horse. Brrrr. They sit with a 13 health. Or no, 14 health.
14.
So he has 11. Second attack, hitting him with the 2-piece. Thank you, D-Dad. So I got a 6 total.
9.
9, so that is 3 successes. Lily perk, another 2, 5 damage.
Unless it's HP left. Yeah.
I like it.
Mhm.
All right.
Next.
2 solid punches to the horse's face, I'm guessing. Because it is right there in front of you. Unless you're doing like some kicks, like Brandon recommended. Horses are weak in legs, apparently.
Not gonna lie, probably
are
wouldn't
weak in the
know
legs.
that.
Our horse is
Uh,
weak in the tail.
So, no, probably not.
Okay.
I would rather fight a horse than an alligator, though. Just put it that way. I'm gonna run up.
Sure. For
I'm gonna run up, not
On
use.
land or in the water?
Neither.
It's not bad. It's like the angle.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Land or water, I'd rather fight a
Your
horse
head was just right in the
in front of the camera.
But you're not like blocking me, so it's not
So-
horrible.
I'm gonna run up, but I'm not gonna use the entirety of my run distance. And I will.
Utilize your range.
Yeah, utilize my range to fucking smack the hell out of this horse.
Okay.
Because I don't really stand a chance against the leaper right now. That's an 8.
So I got a 2 total because you're utilizing range.
6 successes, enough damage. Club this thing.
Bam.
Right in its legs, killing it.
Boom. As it drops, the reacher will go ahead and roll athletics as it falls with the horse.
Oh, the horse! You killed the horse.
I did.
The horse
Nice.
dies.
And that's my turn.
Nice job, Mike.
And
Kim did most of the damage to it. I'll
Hey,
put that
team.
out there.
Teamwork, guys.
Team, we're here for this
the
together.
leaper
Team.
manages to remain on his feet as the horse falls to the ground. And that is end of Brandon. Now we are over to Paul. As you are in the grasp of the Reacher still.
I just want to take a second to tell everybody that you did a great job. Togetherness. Togetherness.
We're all in this
'Kay.
together.
You're amazing.
No, excuse me. I gotta.
Okay, now I'm gonna turn and swing at Kim's
No,
character.
excuse me. I gotta start beating this with a baseball bat or two.
Still got some defensive aggression.
So you are attempting to get out of combat
Oh,
with
I have
it.
to do that first.
You
Okay,
know,
so-
it's probably the only time I'll win. Okay.
When you are,
Explain this.
yes.
What?
When you are in the grasp of the Reacher, you are now. He's able to use his melee to get out. Correct. The Reacher has him.
Yeah, he's locked in combat.
He's locked in combat,
Correct.
but he can still use his melee to get out of
Correct.
combat. Okay.
Yeah, you can use any attack that you want to get out,
Yes.
out of.
Does getting out of combat actually still hurt him, or is it?
Yes.
Just...
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
all
yeah.
right, right.
Yeah, it's like a normal.
I
So,
was just
so
like-
when whoever has control of combat is the one that gets to decide whether or not they want to leave. So since
Gotcha.
he's in control of combat, you can't run away
No,
and hit him,
but I can still beat
but
him.
you can still stand here and beat him.
I wasn't planning on walking away anyway. I'm just gonna stand here and beat.
Sounds good.
Okay.
That doesn't work. Yeah, we're always within his range.
I got a 4
That was good.
plus brawl 4, 8.
I got you beat.
Shut up.
Second swing.
Yeah. 2.
What was that
8.
face for?
Nothing.
8 total for me.
Just waiting to see how long it took you to notice. Thank you.
I'm gonna reroll.
Rerolls is 2.
Faster than I
Let's see
thought.
if it's a good willpower expenditure. That is a cock dice if I've ever seen it. I appreciate you just accepting it, Nick. That's
on!
also a cock dice.
5.
All right.
Okay.
So 5 plus 4, 9er. That's a success, isn't it?
And I
Great
got
success.
You have an 8.
I had an 8er.
An 8er.
So that is 1 success.
1 success.
Plus the weapons damage.
3, 4.
So 4 damage
4
total
damage.
coming at the Reacher.
I think we,
All in this together.
barring any really unfortunate circumstances,
Alright.
I think we got this, guys.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The dropping that horse, Kim
That was big.
taking 2 heavy hits at it
Yeah, true.
helped a lot. And me not getting my +1 also helped you guys because I would have done more damage to him and I would have.
No, I used the willpower to negate it.
Shut
the fuck up!
I would have only taken 1 more damage, so I wouldn't have really been in a bad spot.
Okay, well, just shit on me some more, guys. I'm on the ground.
You're fine.
Okay, so
think we
then
should go up against
that is the end of your turn,
super
right?
My turn.
Swing, swing. All right,
With
Reacher
beat.
is going to attack you again. You're right there.
With his, well, he doesn't need
One
his +1
super tank
anymore though, because he's
dice.
off of his mount.
Correct.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
wasn't the dice I wanted to use, dang
Too bad.
it. 8 total.
1.
Oh!
I hit the pencil. It's
That
not
doesn't.
good.
Nope.
Counts.
It's fine. Yep. You rolled it there.
I got an 8 coming at you.
I had it in half.
Wait, what are our successes?
That's 7 successes.
Okay.
And damage?
I thought you said you had. You just had 8.
He rolled an 8. Yeah.
Oh.
I rolled an 8, you rolled a 1. You do get your brawl because you are within 2 inches.
So I got 5.
Oh, nice. 3
Because it's
successes.
not like it's not a ranged attack anymore.
Okay.
So 3 successes plus the super tank, 6 damage coming at you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cut that in half.
Take 3
And I'll
damage.
Take the 3.
Okay. And then he's going to use the other tentacle and swing at you again.
Oh no. This
Keep-
could be bad.
Yeah, I mean, get the action economy back in his favor.
This could
Has
be
he
bad.
taken any damage?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he has?
Yeah, Nick hit him.
5.
Gotta remember not to use these dice. This is health count. You got a 5. I got a 9 total.
So I got a 9.
You got a 9 as well? All right, so second one does not hit.
Good.
So we are back to the top of the order. Kim.
I have to scoot up to him.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
I'm going to step over
So that's a turn.
some dead horses.
Yep, so that's 1 action.
Or
And
yeah,
then
1 action.
I'm gonna
Nice.
punch him.
Punch him in his stupid face.
9.
Not enough.
You got a 2 plus.
Don't worry about it. We got extra actions.
We have actions for days.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have 6 actions to his too. We'll take it down.
And then real quick, as I'm thinking of it, how does the plus carry over? Because
Plus what?
Did you hit Nick on Zombies round?
yes,
He moved
Then
on
it doesn't
first.
matter.
then it clears it,
Yeah.
right?
Because he has control of combat. It just matters for control of combat.
But
I
in
mean,
the
if you-
sense that if you hit him,
Yeah, Nick gets a +1.
Nick gets a +1. But say then I fight and I get a success on Nick, is Kim gonna get like a +1
From me,
yours?
yes, yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
Just making sure that he has to gain the
Control over the person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just making sure. So Kim, that is a miss.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a whiff.
Buggy,
whiff it
you're up.
Let me.
There's your buddy's still tangled in the tentacle of the
Put his
Reacher,
leg back down.
and Terry the Wall is swinging at him but not making the contact.
I think I'm in range. I'm just gonna swing regardless.
Yeah, you're there.
Bam! Look at that. I am. Okay.
Bam.
9.
I also got a 9. Let's try again.
Ah.
I got a 9.
9.
Oh
Shit,
my
dog.
god. Shit, dog.
Shit dog.
Shit, dog.
That's like my least favorite chili dog.
I almost want to gain control of combat just so that you can get a +1 to hit him. What's your melee?
4.
4. That puts you on an even playing field. And... But I don't have a lot of willpower, so I'm just gonna...
I should have used
You know what, that's fine. If I go down, I go down. It's whatever. I'll use 1 willpower to hit him. And in that case, I get 1 success and deal 3 damage to him.
Okay.
So 4 damage total.
Swap.
Sorry. And I have now gained control of combat on him, so you get a +1 when you swing into him.
You're up, Nick. You still are locked in combat with him.
Yeah.
Because he has a control over you still, but
I'm not
you are
moving.
getting the +1
Okay.
Because
+1.
I'm
From your-
smacking him.
from your buddy Brandon.
Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro.
Thanks, pal.
I got a 6.
Is that cocked?
No.
3. Plus 7. 7.
And I got a 6.
So I got a 1.
1.
Well, you got it.
No,
You
so you
got
have a
it.
7/8 total.
Yeah, 8 total.
Because you had
Oh, I got
the
a +1,
from
yeah,
me.
so I got-
Oh, I thought you had the +1. I was like,
No,
damn,
I
you got
forgot.
the +1.
So that's 2 successes.
Plus the weapon's damage.
Plus 3. 5.
5.
It's a hefty
Okay.
hit.
That is a good solid hit. And you regain control of combat. So what would you like to do with your second action?
Swing.
Swing. Come on.
2.
7.
6.
You also got a 7.
Oh, I got a 7 because of the +1.
Mhm.
This
But-
guy.
Yeah.
Over here. There we go.
That's why the elders.
Now we're
That's
talking.
why I kept them upstairs for a while, so that you guys couldn't get help from them.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
That's why Kim had so much growth in the recent month.
I was going to say, I'm very proud of you.
Really?
Yeah.
Because these guys weren't your crutch. You weren't able to just go like.
What are we doing?
Yeah,
It's
what
also
are-
why I've been trying to be kind of quiet in this encounter.
Where
Yeah,
it was
what
more
are...
on
Oh, so you're like making me... Not making me, but you're like almost pushing me to, be more independent.
It's tough love.
Yeah.
It's tough love.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, it's tough love.
Zombies.
Zombies.
Make sure you spend your energy.
Sorry, Dad.
Hey.
Right. He's gonna swing on you again.
That's 2. Is that how much energy have I spent total now, though?
4 at least.
Yeah.
I wish he was intelligent. Super tanks aren't intelligent,
I, thought
right?
you were
No.
talking, I literally thought you were just talking about me. And I was
No.
like, Tony, you keep your money out of here, pal.
No, I wasn't.
It's,
Straight
No,
up, I was
you
like,
could give him intelligence.
I
if you
was
wanted
like,
to. I
I'm
don't-
gonna
I don't
throw
have a
this
problem with
fake
that.
rock at
Just
you
a
so
little bit.
hard.
Just to utilize his range, but
It wouldn't work against me, but
correct. Yeah.
the rest of them, yeah.
He's gonna just swing on you 2 times, Nick.
You got this, Nick. I believe in you. Oh yeah, that's a bad roll.
Fuck you.
Ah, fuck you, buddy.
fuck
That's for
you.
you, pal.
I went from demon.
So I
Yeah,
gotta
you're
start-
still winning.
I got a 10.
So once.
Oh, you don't get the +1 from the defense though.
I don't know what for, so
That's medicine, bro. Oh no, that's brawl.
that's probably
I lied.
10.
10.
1 success. 4 damage coming at you.
halving it to 2. This is brutal.
You could take on a hell of a fucking monster with that.
With that ability.
That
Yeah.
stat, I know.
Yeah.
Well, I am.
Yeah.
And I still take 2 damage. I am hanging on by a thread here.
Uh,
You guys are welcome to take it on.
How much
this
does that perk cost?
aggro. 4.
4.
What perk was it?
That's
Yeah,
that's
that's fair.
reasonable.
Tough as nails.
All right, second attack at you. Let's see if I can get you here. 9.
4. 8.
1 success. 4 damage coming at you.
That's gonna kill me.
It's fine. Kim and I got this.
Alright. Well, let me spend
1
go
willpower.
through the order of operations
Yep.
here.
1 willpower halves it.
Halves it. And then I can't do anything.
You were taking 4, right?
Yep. So
Yeah,
then it's
1
2.
willpower halves it.
1
So-
willpower.
So
yeah.
the only way, no, because even if you roll a 6, that gives you 2 more,
Yeah.
which means you're still taking 2.
I don't know if it, I mean,
Wait, no, because what did he get?
I could have.
How many successes?
I got a 9 total.
So I
You
guess
got
I
an
could
8
have
total.
tried.
Yeah, try to
the
reroll.
reroll.
No, you have an 8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so use 1 willpower to make your 8 into a 9, and he doesn't hit you.
Oh. That's. I thought
Elder's
maybe-
upstairs. Get out. We don't take kindly to your kind.
But I thought there was a thing about order
No,
of
so-
operations
so-
accepting the damage.
So you can add either to the damage or the roll. So when you're looking at the rolls, right, before he even adds the damage, you can add to your roll
that's
to
what
make
I
your
thought I
roll
was
a 9.
doing
No,
last time.
no, because what you were trying to do last time is you already halved the damage,
Yeah.
and
That's what I
then
just did. I already had the damage.
But you didn't need to have the damage.
you don't need to have the damage.
Because the dice roll sitting right now is you have an 8, I have a 9.
Correct.
Spend the 1 willpower.
Oh.
Spend the 1 willpower to give yourself a 9, so then you don't even
Yes.
take damage in the first place.
I think you almost kind of got like
I got stuck in the wrong.
Over-
tunnel.
Yeah.
You got tunnel vision on
I
the
did.
perk of
I
spend the
did.
willpower, have the damage
I
instead
did
of
get stuck on the tunnel vision.
yeah, instead of spend the
So that actually gives
willpower.
you back health too.
Yeah. And I don't know if you could have done that on the last ones, but
No, it wouldn't have
No.
worked. I get it now.
But yeah,
all right, Kim. Let's see if you can make contact here and drop this guy.
+1 from me.
4.
8.
9.
1 success.
10, actually.
Ah, 2 successes.
Ooh.
4 damage.
Not enough.
Not enough. Wait, did I do the math right on that? No.
6 total, so be
1 left?
Yeah.
I had it on 2.
2 successes, 4 damages, 6 damage. Yeah.
4 damage. She has
I have
no, she's
Lily.
only 2 damage.
2 damage. Oh, 4
So it's
total,
3.
so be 3. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Second attack. This could do it. He has 3 health left. He's hanging on the ropes. He rolls a
10.
1. Kim rolls a 5. That does it,
11.
ladies and gentlemen. The KO punch coming in from Kim as the crew had him on the ropes. The Reacher was barely. I pulled your character, not mine.
Pow, 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 pow.
Pow pow. So the 3-man crew
That's pretty cool.
just took on a super reacher on a mounted horse. Probably should have mounted him on the gator. Might have done a little more damage to you. And it would have essentially done the same thing.
Except for it doesn't get the +1 bonus.
If
Why
I
wouldn't it?
wasn't, if I wasn't
Gator doesn't
playing
have that
with
ability.
an Elder's
I
help,
feel
I
like the
probably
Gator-
would've died. So let's keep that in mind.
The horse is specifically designed for mounting. The gator is not. Also, once the gator starts
Touche.
undulating and rolling,
Touche.
your guy would fall off
Okay,
it.
touche. I touche on that. I was just thinking like anything could be the mounted rider, but it's like not all animals are.
Not all animals are suited to be a mounted rider.
That's
Yes.
To be
and
to
that's-
mount to have a rider
That
mounted
is
to
it. That is it. All right. Well, it's 8:47. The crew ran a couple different sessions here in the Gulag. Thank you, Brandon, for coming down.
You could see PvP between the two of them. That'd probably be pretty fast.
These two versus each other.
Yeah, why not?
Let's do it.
Nah, wait, here, stop.
Let's go, Kim.
I got an idea.
What's that?
Paces from the center.
Oh.
We're doing a duel.
I like it.
There you go.
All right.
Okay.
Real quick before we go. Fresh beads, fresh health, fresh energy, fresh willpower. Kim versus Nick. Hold on.
Tonight.
Be there.
Be there.
All right, Kim and Nick, we need you guys at the top here
We got a.
for your verses, your square off.
We got a.
Can you?
We got a
Can I get you
match
guys-
tonight,
Hold
folks.
on, let me get down so that we're on equal fighting turf.
We got a
Nice.
brutal match tonight, folks. One has a helmet and a bat. The other one only their fists
And knives.
and knives. Who's gonna come out on top?
In
Helmet
knives.
and 2 bats.
Well, we
In
saw
this
Case I
major
break
match.
one.
we saw what Kim did the last time with her 2 knives. So I
Tonight, yeah.
suspect opening round is going to be 2 knives thrown directly at Nick's face. Hopefully he ducks his chin, uses his helmet,
Probably using
and
the
doesn't
perk.
take any damage.
The problem
Gonna be
is
the perk.
then, Tony, Kim has to close
Tough
that
as
distance
Yeah.
if they want to make something work.
Go ahead and whenever you're ready, Kim, top of the order to you.
You're
Don't mind us talking. You guys just play right ahead. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name's Jake the Snake Jefferson. With me, I have to my left.
I am
You can just go
Brandon.
ahead and roll. It's fine.
Well,
the bombastic.
Side eye. Blinks.
the bombastic Blink.
Buggy the
Brandon the Bombastic Blink and Jake the Snake Jefferson here live tonight here in the End Action Figure
No
Gulag.
knives.
We got an opening round. Holy shit! If you
She's
had
just
mon-
running right up there.
if you had money on Kim throwing knives in the first round, you just lost that. So sorry, kids, no college for you. But she takes a full run right at Nick. That was her both actions, I believe.
Unless she's running.
I guess well. Actually,
she
yes.
run?
Actually, I ran.
Declaration
up
of
there.
action from Kim is a run
I ran,
So
and then I
far.
will attack.
and a punch.
Just getting right up close in there.
So 2 energy spent from Kim, right off the rip. Run, and she's going to attempt to punch Nick.
Where the fuck did my thing go?
Your D6.
Yeah, the green one?
Was that the green one?
No.
Different green one.
She's looking for the lime green. I don't know why I'm holding my hand like there's a microphone in it. But
You're
They-
just
they're
really in character. He's like really dialed in.
Alright.
You got a Bob Barker microphone right there.
Wait, I do have a microphone at home.
Like, you know, like a really thin, tall, like Bob Barker.
We're not on camera, so it doesn't
and we're about to
matter.
see this punch straight to the face.
Let's see
Will
if it
it work?
lands. Go ahead and roll those D6s, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get distracted by us. We're here for the fans, not for the participants.
Ooh.
Whoa, that's a mighty 5.
Mighty 5 against Nick's pathetic 1.
All right, let's roll. Let's let it.
Let's see what happens. Kim has a 5 plus 5 for a brawl, so that's sitting at a 10. Nick gets a 1 plus his brawl,
4.
gives him
Five.
a
Five
5
total.
total.
So five
So 5
successes.
successes plus the Willy perk. She's looking at 7 damage to Nick's face initially off
That's
the rip.
going to kill me.
That's a big blow to the dome.
So we're
Jake.
gonna have that. We're gonna have that.
He's going to use the perk Tough as Nails, which allows him to spend 1 willpower to half that damage. Rounded down. That is down, we heard, ladies and gentlemen. Confirmed from our fellow elder, Brandon.
That's
the
like-
bombastic blink. So he will take 3 damage, ladies and gentlemen.
Plus my helmet.
Plus his helmet, which will
So
negate
absorb,
2 of it.
will negate 2 of it.
We're gonna drop it down to 1.
So he takes 1 to his character. So that punch does land heavy for the viewers. You can hear it in the audience.
He must be Irish or something because he's taking that on the chin.
Yes, exactly my thoughts, Brandon.
Fucking focus.
Irish.
All right. So that is the end of Kim's turn.
All right.
Right over to you, Nick. What would you like to do? Declaration of action is.
We're gonna swing some baseball bats.
And he's just standing there in the confrontation, taking the swing.
Are you swinging that one-handed or two-handed?
That's two-handed.
That's two-handed. What's the advantage of two-handed versus one-handed?
Extra hit. Extra success.
No.
Extra damage.
Extra point of damage.
Extra point of damage.
Sorry to
yeah.
put you on the spot, Nick. I didn't mean to do that to you.
Whatever the verbiage that you guys use is. I don't know.
It gives a +1 to damage.
Okay.
It gives you an extra damage.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
Really,
what were the rolls there? We got a 5 and a 4. Kim rolled a 5. Nick rolled a 4.
8.
10.
8 versus a 10.
That sucks.
So Nick got an option here. Does he want to re-roll that 4? Or
Kim
does he want to add a couple willpower? Or does he want to just sit with it and take another swing? Sorry about
We're
that,
gonna
Vito.
re-roll.
Kim looks like she's pretty good with her hands, making both a hefty hit and a good block.
I got a
That is correct.
4.
Nick needs to
whatever.
utilize that range that bat offers him. Hopefully we'll see that here in the later rounds. But if we don't, this is going to be a quick fight.
Ooh,
A 1? Okay, we're not gonna do that one.
And now he's got to roll for break as that bat's
yeah.
coming hard into Kim's chrome dome.
But we're gonna re-roll that.
Luckily, it doesn't though.
We're gonna re-roll
That
that.
is
one.
correct. Rerolls the 1 to a 4. That's a good expenditure on the willpower. Not the best we've seen
Not the
tonight,
best.
but it was a good one.
That's an 8. What do you got?
9.
What the fuck? What are your stats?
Nick is just utterly disappointed
Bull.
as this woman across from him is beating him.
Why'd you have to say it like that?
I don't know, but that's how it fell.
It's Jake. It all comes down to this brawl stat. I mean, you got to look at Kim's brawl being a gnarly 5 out there, and both of them just standing within brawl range of each other. Really
Oh, I
really
didn't
puts it
realize
into
she
her
had a
favor.
5. I really didn't realize she had a 5 in brawl. I did not know.
Well, you need to realize that when you're in the gulag, ladies and gentlemen.
Bro.
Scissor right there.
Oh, cool. Appreciate that. You guys are great. Love you. Let's go.
All right. That
Well,
was
that's
Nick's
the end of my
two actions. And to his turn, we are back to Kim. She's smiling.
How many total? She has like way more points in total experience too, right?
Oh, absolutely,
Okay,
Nick.
so she's gonna win. All right.
Well, not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Confidence and experience
But most
and
likely.
luck.
But
Luck
most
can
likely.
play a huge factor in this
Right.
game.
And she has been pretty lucky tonight, Jake.
That is true. Let's see if it continues. All right, Kim, you are up with the declaration of action.
Punch, punch, punch.
Punch. All right.
Punch, punch. She gets a 5 on the dice. Nick gets a 4.
This is lame. Ugh.
That's another hefty hit.
4 is like just good enough to not almost be worth the expenditure.
Yeah.
Like not
Let's see what
good
I-
enough to actually help me.
So Kim's sitting with a total of a 10, a fucking 10, and Nick has
I
a
got
total of
8.
So we're looking at 2 successes, 4 damage coming at him again. What's he gonna do?
I'm gonna have it.
He's gonna spend that willpower, halves it,
And
takes
we're gonna
2
just take
damage.
the 2 damage because
That was the first action. Watch out for the left. 'Cause here it comes.
Here comes
Nick.
the hook
She's
shot.
got a crazy 1-2 punch there, Tony.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Good, it's a 1. Let me see
she
if I
rolled a
can get-
1, but the advantage of just
6.
using your fist, you don't have to worry about breaking anything
That's
here,
good.
ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so that one didn't do shit. 'cause
That
was
one didn't
6.
do shit because the luck landed on the lady or on Nick tonight. Sorry.
Can I not
And,
re-roll, like, spend willpower to
You
can.
absolutely
I
can.
can.
Spend that willpower, re-roll that 1.
That's
All
what
right,
I'm
stay
gonna
on my
do.
6 then.
Yes.
That's a good roll.
Oops,
That is
that's
a good
the
roll.
wrong-
That is a good one to sit.
that's the wrong one.
If you were playing blackjack, you wouldn't take a hit.
Hey. You got a 6 in total?
No.
No.
6
No,
plus
he's got a
4,
6
8.
plus.
Oh, well,
It was
that's
marginally better.
horseshit.
Ooh. Kim spent the willpower on that 1 to re-roll it and got a 2, so that's twice as good.
Well, good thing for her, she's on the attack and not on the defense, so it's not like she's taking a bunch of damage from this.
Right. She sees, though, that she got Nick on the ropes a little bit here, and she smells blood in the water, and I think she wants to finish it here in this round.
She's got blood coming out.
And
of
it's
her.
also 8:57, and we know how Kim operates when it gets close to 9 o'clock. She gets the fuck out of here. So I got a feeling she's going to spend all 10 of her willpower
Just
and kill
just-
this dude.
You have 10 willpower.
No.
No, I have.
Oh, sorry.
I was using the wrong one. So
I
put it
I
up.
looked at her and her health there.
So,
I've got a lot.
Kim,
of
the question we want answered, does that miss?
Does that miss?
What did you have in total?
10.
10. And I just got a 7.
Yes, with the willpower reroll, got a 2. What does she want to do? Is it a miss or is
Yeah,
it a
it's
hit?
a miss.
It's
All
a
right, she
miss.
passes the turn.
Passes the turn over to Nick. Is
Now,
he
what's
gonna,
Nick gonna do?
Is he gonna utilize this range or not,
What's
ladies
the
and
point of
gentlemen?
utilizing range?
You'd have
She
to
doesn't-
step back.
She doesn't get her brawl.
I
She
don't
doesn't
get my
get her
brawl.
brawl. So your
but
best
then-
outcome is you take one action step back. She rolls a shitty 1, you roll a 6, and watch yourself do like 8 points of damage to her.
Yeah,
Like, that's because if you don't, the best you can do is like 4 points of damage.
Also, now she has to use one of her actions to step towards you.
That's
Mm-hmm.
correct. That's true. Okay.
All right, so Nick takes his first action with a little coaxing. He's gonna check to see if that's a cocked dice, and it is not.
That's
Now,
a
see,
lame
Jake,
outcome.
the thing that we got to take into account here is the only reason Nick even has the chance to move back at this point is because Kim missed that second attack.
That is very, very true. He was not
So-
locked into combat with that one.
So this is like his opportunity. to
His
make it happen.
opportunity. Is he gonna carpe diem that ass? We'll see here live tonight on the end. Action figure
I think those
RPG.
words went together the way.
Carpe diem that ass.
I think
Seize the
it
moment.
went.
So what do we got on the rolls?
Seize the day.
Seize the day.
Yeah, okay.
Man, same thing.
Yeah.
Day moment.
That's fine.
All right, let's not.
What do we
just
got on
get
the
hung
rolls?
up on that.
Folks?
Yeah, we're busy commentating over here. We're not trying to pay
My
attention. to the
turns
dice.
Yeah.
are over.
No. What do we get on the rolls?
What did you get on the roll?
This is an attack.
You're attacking me.
I got a 2.
Yeah, plus.
Plus.
4. So 6.
Okay. And Kim got a, what, 3?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So 3 successes
Oh!
plus the weapons damage. 3. 6 damage coming at
6, yeah.
Kim's gonna take it on the chin. 6
I'm
damage.
going to spend a boatload of
Nah, she's probably gonna save that willpower on the offensive, because
Yeah.
she could push you all in, and you cannot match her in
cash
this
in the
instance.
chips. Cash in
You
the
got
chips.
3 willpower. She's got 6, so she
She's
definitely.
really-
Could, I think this is a smart move by Kim. If she's holding on to that willpower to go offense and really push you all in on it, she can do that.
See, in that moment there, I think if I was in Nick's shoes, I probably would have used the willpower to try and re-roll it to force her to have to make that action, you know?
You woulda, coulda, shoulda, but in the end, action figure RPG, that's about as
Declarative.
everything's declarative.
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 Yeah.
Words.
Words that
English is hard, folks.
Oh, right. So we are at Kim with seconds on the clock. Is she going to get this final 1-2 punch in? Actually, it's just going to be a 1 punch. Colin's here joining us. One job. Y'all do
For
better.
y'all to do better.
Whatever.
One
Colin.
job.
One job for y'all. Do better.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Kim gets a 5 on the dice. Nick likes to play the
6.
hill, and it plays in his favor. He gets a 6. So that is a total for Nick
4. 6 out of 10, yeah.
10.
And I have a 10.
Kim has a 10. This is where we were talking about Brandon. If she wants to
Utilizing
spend
that
the
willpower.
if she wants to spend the willpower, she can really push this guy to spend all of his here, or he's gonna just use his perk that he has
I mean,
to
I-
half that damage.
See, that's the
But
issue, though.
We'll
you
see
know?
how it plays out. Make sure we're declaring what
I
we're
can't
doing
push
here.
anything past a 6, right?
You can't roll higher than a 6, but you can keep adding. To
Yeah,
the,
you can-
to
Again,
negate
yeah,
the
you can
attack.
add past?
All
You
the
can
way
add
up.
to negate the attack.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
And that's where if Kim wants, she'll go 6 willpower to this, forcing you to spend your 3.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you.
So, Kim, what are you doing right now?
I'm adding the rest of my willpower.
So, what's your total?
What
You
did
had
I
a
get?
10?
10?
11 billion damage.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Kim has a 16. You have a 10 on this attack. What would you like to do, Nick? You
You
have
have 6 successes.
6 successes, 8 damage
As
coming
of
right
right
now.
damage.
As of right now.
Okay, so I'm going to have to spend probably 2 of these to negate some.
Okay, so
Down to 4 successes
Yep, down to 4 successes.
And then have the remainder.
of 6, so you take 3.
Yep.
Is that enough?
That's enough to stay alive for one more swing.
Oh boy!
So Nick currently spends all of his willpower and has 1 health left. Kim just
All
spent
my
all of
ener-
her
Wait, no, I have to
willpower
spend some
and
energy.
has how much health left?
4.
4 health left, and it is Nick's
Or
turn.
3.
3, sorry, correction. 3
So-
health. It is Nick's turn in the 4th round of the PvP Gulag.
So the interesting thing here is that Nick gets 2 attacks, but since that attack did hit against him, he can't move away and utilize his range right now.
That is
And-
correct.
She is got a big advantage on the
True.
on the defense
On the
here.
defense side, so.
We're talking about a difference of 1 point here for the additives, which
Basically,
means
it's got to go all my way and not her way.
correct.
All right.
Nick needs a little bit of luck here to pull this one out, but
It can be done, ladies and
it
gentlemen.
can be done.
It's going to be, if you're out there watching, do not take your eyes off because this is going to end here in the next couple minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Someone's going down.
I got a 3.
Kim gets a 4. Nick rolls a 3.
That's a
Kim's
7.
sitting on a 9. Nick's sitting on a 7. That's 2 successes.
No,
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 I'm winning.
No.
She's winning.
that's defense. She's defending.
She's defending.
That
And
is
she's
no
got
successes.
Yes.
We're going straight into the second attack.
swing.
This is what's going to decide all the marbles here,
Here it
Tony.
is.
Nick gets a 6. Kim gets a 4.
That's a 10.
I think that's just enough
Is that
to get some
break even?
successes. No,
She
because
gets a 9.
she has a
I'm
9.
So I
So
got
you have 1 success. How much
1
damage?
success for
3.
3 damage,
damage.
which is 4 total. That's enough.
That does it.
And we have our victor, folks.
Woo! So Kim falls to the bat of Paul.
Couldn't
as
have done
he
without
is
you. Literally, I'm
victorious.
pretty sure I would have made all the wrong decisions.
That was very nail biting, very close.
It was.
Great work, Nick. You were the betting. You were the underdog tonight. So if you had your bets on Nick, make sure you cash those in.
Made a little bit of money.
Absolutely. I think Kim had at least 10 XP on you for these character builds.
No,
Uh,
I wouldn't say that.
I
I
think
think
it's
Kim
right.
has like closer to 5 XP on.
5 XP. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Nick had about 5 XP on
Good game.
me,
Good.
and I had
GG.
about
Game.
Good game. Good game.
10
Good
XP
game.
on.
Good game.
All right. Well,
I'm proud of you, Nick.
that was
Thanks.
a fun
Thanks.
session. I think we will do a couple more of these. Colin hit us with another kick his ass. See
Little late, buddy.
Sorry, sounds like Colin lost money betting on Kim tonight.
Ooh.
I think a lot of people lost money. Kim was the betting
She was
favorite.
the
Yep.
I got a couple of. Well, the perk is nice, and then I got a couple
Perk did
of.
save
I got
you.
some bad rolls.
Are
and I
we
got,
gonna be up here?
Yeah. We'll close out up here again tonight.
Bye. Come here. And for the fight tonight, we have our winner. We have our winner, Nick.
Congratulations.
Congratulations,
We'll be
Nick.
doing some more Gulag next week.
Whoops.
So we'll see you guys all next week. We'll get some different faces in here. Thanks, Braden, for coming down. Andrew, I'm sure, is going to come down. We'll get Lucas to come down to play. We'll get Michael to come down and play. Colin will get you back in here. Dylan will get you back in here. Bobby will get you back in here. And thank you all for watching. We'll see you.